Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me back from his little hiatus. I'm gonna let him, let him introduce himself.
Hey man, so what's up, man? What's good, son? We in the bodega today, nigga. Hey, so I got this meatloaf chopped cheese that if y'all want to aki it up real quick, you know what I mean? What's good, man? Oh yeah. So we banning like 3-foot vampire bats from the bodega this week, my nigga. We banning niggas with no footwork. We banning niggas that's that got it out the mud. You know what I mean, if you got it out the mud, you can't come into the bodega this afternoon, this whole week, my nigga, because you're gonna put mud in the bodega, and private school niggas don't like mud, son. So we definitely ain't getting it out the mud this podcast episode, my nigga. We up here, we in Hogwarts, my nigga. We ain't in private school, nigga. We in wizard school, nigga. Like, we on another level with this shit, because it was just mastery with these jabs and these hands, my nigga. So that's how we... Oh, hold on. My bad. Hold on. I was channeling another nigga. Hold on. It's like that time for the Spence Crawford podcast when I was somebody else. But nah, Shuttleworth is back in the building. What it do? Niggas is wilding now. I mean, gotta give niggas extra fuckery because I ain't been here in like a little minute, so it's all good. So we back. Shuttleworth the guy in the building. Ring gang, El Capitan, let's go.
Yes, sir. Ring gang and house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what it do, God? It's your... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm back to being second.
Hey, I'm back, nigga.
We back to the right order now. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, your boy King People. They get box in the building. Ring Gang Radio, let's go. Private school niggas winning. You know what I'm saying? Private school niggas won. Niggas that got it out the mud, 0. Y'all take a week from the bodega. You know what I'm saying? So keep your mud outside the bodega.
Oh shit! So yeah, I mean that's all I get. So that's who's banned from the bodega this week. That's for damn sure. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Advantage, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. It's dreaming time, baby. Let's fly. Let's get it.
Okay, another remix.
Shout out to private school. Let's fly. I went to private school myself too. I don't know if that was a secret or not, but shouts out to my private school niggas that's keeping it real.
Fuck y'all niggas.
That sounds like a straight up 90s skit right there. 90s outro.
Y'all private school. Y'all niggas winning right now. Y'all private school niggas. Y'all up 1,000 points right now. It's cool.
But he didn't go to school, but he took somebody to school.
Facts.
I mean, he might as well be a professor at that point. He could be Dumbledore for one of them niggas. So
that's a straight up bar, right?
He'll be one of them wizard niggas. He needed the cap and everything. Like, he had a wand with the jabs. Like,
nigga was a valedictorian that fucking night, man.
But nah, fuck that. I gotta switch back to King P mode real quick. Hold on. Hey man, we banning niggas that's 5'6" from the bodega this weekend too. Short niggas, y'all getting banned too, cause y'all niggas hold this L too, cause man, Espinoza, boy, woo.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. The unexpected fight of the year candidate.
So private school niggas, 6'2" niggas, tall niggas is eating.
Yeah, I know that Espinoza did us tall niggas proud, because he that was the pecking order. I
feel like I'm left out this whole weekend. Like, even like the podcast, light skinned niggas.
Honestly, if it was I should ban sub 200 6-foot motherfuckers from the bodega. But nah, y'all can come in because y'all need to eat. If you 6 foot and up, and you weigh under 200 pounds, you need to eat. Get some sandwiches in your sip.
Yo, chicks who don't... Nah, hold on, fuck it. We almost just got a segment real quick, my nigga. Hold on. Niggas who focus on OnlyFans more than they focus on their boxing career, they banned from the bodega this week, too.
Hell yeah. Yo, She blew apart so many parlays it wasn't even fucking funny. Like,
nah, dude, dog, me and Rome wanted to fucking like clothesline this bitch on some fucking what's them niggas Legion of Doom, nigga.
Yeah, Doomsday
like,
Device, yo.
Bro, like
the Road Warriors.
And
the Road Warriors, yeah.
And Yoshida lost last month, literally on the herring card to Shea Metcalf. So it's kind of crazy how
like she banned from the bodega. So yeah, motherfuckers like that. Like yeah, we'll get into that later. But she definitely got to add those motherfuckers from the bodega too. So yeah, back to normal. It's dude, I feel like just as a lot of embarrassment happened this weekend, and just the universe need to be restored. Like it's just crazy. Like too many different niggas was like not on they 10 right now.
And don't forget the one nigga that can't get past Australian niggas, bruh. We
Oh my god, we banning niggas who's losing the kangaroos. Nigga. Yo. Like, dude, if your promoter gotta fucking just take a whole country out of the equation when it comes to potential opponents, you banned. If a nigga gotta be like, nah, we can't have him we can't have him fight no more niggas from Mongolia.
I tried to tell y'all Montana Love had some fraud vibes. I'm just saying.
Man, yo, I was texting my sister like this nigga's like great value Southpaw Broner. Like and I don't know, and that's even maybe too much for this nigga.
That's a little generous.
That's being disrespectful to Broner.
Yeah. Sorry, Broner.
I mean, just because they're one-handed selective counter punchers, but Broner was.
No, but it's like this nigga. No, because the thing is, he's all of Broner's flaws, like times 3 or some shit. Like to the
without any of Broner's redeeming qualities.
Well, yeah, with like a fraction, like he has a glimpse of the fast hands, he has a glimpse of power, like, but he only could. Okay, you know what it is? It's like a nigga who has like a special power ability, but he could only use it for like 4 seconds at a time. That's Montana Love, son.
He should have been born in Cincinnati instead of Cleveland. wrong city in Ohio.
Like, sorry, but that's what it is. Like, if a nigga was handing out superpowers, like on some animation, it was like, you know what, here, nigga, like you. He's like, and a nigga, he'll look at it's like you flip, you take the card. The card is like super speed, super power, swag, everything, and you're like, oh shit, this shit sound hard. And niggas is like, yo, what cards you got? Niggas is like, yeah, I got super toughness. Other niggas like, I got super defense. And then the game nigga is like, okay, everybody turn their card over. And that's the weakness of your card. That shit turn over on Montana Love, and that shit's like, you can only use all your abilities for 4 seconds, nigga. Everybody else shit is like, okay, your toughness lasts 12 rounds. Your speed lasts 6 rounds, John Pascal. Canelo, your stamina just go for 3 rounds. It's like, but yo, man, enough of this, man. But yeah, man, that's how that shit is for me, dog. Like that, I'm disappointed. But yeah, I think that's it, man. We gotta cut it off now, because
there was a whole weekend of that. Also, we'll start with the highlight card of the weekend. Of course, we're talking about Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. But yeah, before we get into the main event, though. There was as we just mentioned 2 fights on the card that were just like what the fuck, literally that's what it is, like what the fuck, starting with Ebony Bridges and Emil Yoshida, like what the fuck, like Ebony Bridges has been out for like a minute, and then obviously we put respect on her name because she was scrapping, like she was. I mean, even though yes, her big tits are out there, like she was still scrapping. Like
she got a KO her last fight, right? I mean, it's been a minute, but she did get a KO.
Yeah, she's been scrapping, but like, I mean, she'll always get my respect because, like I said before on here, her and Shannon Courtney, their fight was the fight I felt like that sparked women's boxing's revival.
Yeah,
like it low key did, like. And it really kind of started Bridges' like stardom right there.
Right.
So we saw her kind of, grow. And at one point it seemed like she was improving, getting better, getting sharper. But after the title and then the OnlyFans, nigga, like you could see a steep decline. Like it was just
because I don't follow her, but every time I see her posts come across, even like the day before, she's promoting OnlyFans. Like what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like on Twitter, all I see is her check my OnlyFans out, dressed.
And I don't even follow her on Twitter. I just follow her on IG, and I see it. I saw the difference. Like
you probably see more of that than you see her in the gym. No, you probably saw more of that than her in the gym.
No, because the thing is, Pilot's right. At one time, she was posting mad gym shit. Like, you would get for every thirst trap, you got 4 gym pics or workout videos.
Right.
And so, but then somehow the balance started shifting.
Yeah. She probably gets paid more. Like, okay. She probably gets paid more, honestly, OnlyFans. I mean, you know what I mean? A lot of Sims.
We don't. I mean, niggas could look that shit up if they wanted. I don't give a fuck. But it just you gotta like manage that shit better. Like which because this is the thing. The boxing for her style and boxing in general, you got a window. We all know that,
right?
And for her style in particular, that window's like. Then you add on her age. She at the wall, so shit start closing even more. So
37.
It's better to maximize the boxing aspect of your career more than the OnlyFans. I'm not saying you can't do OnlyFans.
Right.
There was never a boxer that needed to do OnlyFans. It's her.
Right.
But, you know, you a world level, you a champion, man. Like, focus, make that be the plan A. Let the OnlyFans be the plan B. But somehow OnlyFans became plan A and boxing was just plan B. Like,
yeah, and it clearly showed.
It showed.
Yeah, like no, she wasn't sharp. She was out of shape. You know, she was waiting, and Yoshida doesn't have power like that. Like, but Yoshida was absolutely just tattooing her face. Like she was busted up within a few rounds. Like it was bad. And I was waiting because Yoshida, and honestly, I thought Yoshida was actually going to get her first stoppage because it was just like her nose was
bad, yo.
Yeah, she looked terrible, and it's like
because she hurt her a couple of times too. That's what was making it look bad. Like,
yeah,
had a stumble steps a couple times.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, you know, this is like that fight was like that. People consider that a layup because Yoshida, for whatever reason, was a last minute like a replacement or whatever. Like, you know,
they said 30 days, but 30 days is like some award-winning last placement.
30 days is more than enough time. That's a pretty good time for a replacement.
Yeah,
that's private school first,
and especially
late replacement.
Yeah, and especially since Yoshida was coming off a clear loss to Metcalf, so it's like, you know, it's like why Yoshida? So it's like it was one of those things like what the fuck to what the fuck, you know what I mean?
See, the boxing gods don't like ugly though. That's what this fight kind of amounted to. Just so many ugly things. It just made a good little fight or ass whooping.
That was a pure ass whooping. Yeah, Yoshida didn't even take her. I don't think she really lost the round. Like she didn't take her foot off the gas. She just outworked her.
That was the second performance of the night behind. Like, well, it was the performance of the night up until Haney.
Yeah, until Haney did what he did, though.
Yeah, because the Prograis is about the only person who got whooped worse than Bridges, and Bridges got whooped.
Yeah, Bridges absolutely got whooped. So yeah, no, Bridges.
It would be a tie if Bridges would have got dropped.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, but Ebony Bridges, like I said, we put respect on you, but yeah, now you're at the point now you gotta really think about: are you a boxer or are you an OnlyFans model? Because yeah, I mean, luckily, funny things, I forgot to actually put in a parlay that night, but I put in a parlay for this nigga LB in Rome, and like I said, you know, that parlay was done immediately. Like,
dude, and it's crazy because we had so shout out to nigga Rome top 5. We had so many, like we had one for Espinoza winning.
Yeah,
like it was some crazy ones that day, but yeah. But hold on, real quick. Chad, what it do? Kang son, what it do? What it do? Rain Gang, salute to the crew. LB, what it do? I'm back, nigga. John Dada, what it do? Oh, private school niggas winning. Wild name. Yeah, I know. This nigga all smiles, man. But just salute Miss 702. Okay. Kane son, you back out for now. All right. Oh, Haney guy, what it do? Yeah, man, my nigga said you was ducking him, Sam. You got it now. You back on point. All right. But salute Haney guy, what it do?
Salute.
I'm about to get on these video games with y'all niggas soon, man. I'm back in the building with this shit.
Yes, sir. So yeah, no, this was but yeah, no, that was a good start, to the main card. Though it was an impressive ass whooping. Yoshida, she did that. She won that belt. She did that. But Ebony Bridges, yeah, she needs to really think hard if she wants to does she want to be an OnlyFans model or do this boxing shit. Like you could do both, but you gotta put in both. You gotta put in the work in both. It's not just
she's
one
37. I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I remember she was a 34, 35. I didn't realize she's 37. So like.
And she's done a lot, like master's degree, teaching, like bodybuilding, like
she's like a Renaissance woman. I mean,
the
King World Champ. She looked like shit. She obviously wasn't training, but
she wasn't.
That's
she was probably training,
but
not like boxing training. Like
she's probably done. I mean, she's probably done. I mean, she might have another fight, another money grab, but she's probably done. You know, what I mean, at the high level.
Yeah.
Nah, she gotta realize it. Like. I give her one more fight. I'll give her one more fight because it's like this wasn't. You don't want to be remembered for this. Like
no.
Like come on, and the thing is too, like women's boxing is hot right now, and it's like, do you really want to be a champ getting your ass whooped like this and just falling off?
Right.
Like nah, like shit, like
yeah.
Unless some OnlyFans niggas want pictures of you beat up and shit.
Right. I mean, niggas. There's some niggas that get off of that shit too. Hey, like women with black eyes and shit. Them niggas have problems. But
just beat her up some more. Like you're using that shit for snuff films. Then maybe, but nah, shorty, you don't want to do that.
Nah, not at all.
Move your fucking head, like, because her defense was like trash. Like her defense already kind of like average.
Right.
But it was just like
my thing first, I think what happened in that one is I think she probably because she was fighting someone with no power. She thought because Emily Bridges can punch, so I think she thought that she could just wade in on Yoshida and then
she wasn't. You know what, my nigga, it's funny you say that. Remember, she started the fight on some King P back foot boxing shit with the first 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. True.
So that had me like, what the fuck?
Yoshida.
It was still getting hands put on her. Mm-hmm. So then she tries to switch it up, and then she gets more hands put on her. She can't even get the rhythm going. Mm-hmm. So it's just, it was just paint by numbers. Like she was getting stutter stepped, staggered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, you don't want to go out like that, shorty. Like, oh no, I seen. All right, Quan. Oh. Yeah. Was even looking whiter today. Nigga looked like a. I know you was waiting for that. Yeah. I'm back. Years of lurking. She got to drop them prices first. Damn, so so the price is crazy like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the price.
Yeah, so she ain't making because how she got like what 60,000. I seen the damn that pay tweet with the purses.
Yeah.
So damn if. So maybe she need to take the boxing more serious because the prices.
Either way, I don't think she's starving at all. Like
I don't think she's starving, but like like if you can, it's like on some damn focus Zab shit. Like if you can be focused, nigga, and give us these crazy nice performances, or then give us that.
Right.
Instead of the, flashy, look good for a couple rounds, then fall off, whatever.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying. I ain't even trying to shit on Zab, but how niggas used to be like, man, when Zab focused,
he's unstoppable.
Yeah. So that's all. But yeah, man, enough of this shit, man. Keep going, bro.
Yeah, and then also too, Andy Cruz got his first career stoppage. That one. And this time, now we finally saw him really put his foot in somebody's ass. Like, dude, dude lit that dude up. Like, that's probably the perfect opponent. Giovanni Estefan, like,
nigga, that was an ass whooping and a half.
Yeah, he had no defense, and he was willing to trade with him.
It was only for 3 rounds.
Yeah,
it was only for 3 rounds. Even I was surprised because it was like I knew that Bosley was working on him, sitting down in his punches, but I figured it would take longer because I'm like, he's been throwing pity patters for years in the amateurs. I'm sure he's not going to learn how to sit down on him overnight, but sat down on him overnight pretty well.
Yeah, bro.
If you train right, it's perfect practice makes perfect. If you know what the fuck you're doing, you instructed right.
Maybe I'm just used to a lot of the Cubans always have those bad habits that they never seem to unlearn. So I figured, he'll be another one.
I don't think them niggas you thinking about, I don't think they want to unlearn that shit.
Yeah.
I think Cruz is different. Like, Cruz is more Casamayor, like, yo, let me get in these big fights. Let me look good, knock niggas out, really beat people ass. Because you know what? Speaking of Cubans, that fight, that ass whooping was so bad, it made me think of Rigondeaux when he beat up Tion Kennedy.
Yeah, and that like I said though, that was when Rigo used to actually really put his foot in somebody's asses. There was none of that shit that he started doing later on in his career.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Kennedy.
Max Kellerman, I'll never forget what Max Kellerman said that night. He was like, that loss was so bad, it should almost count for 2 losses.
Yeah, because I don't think that
nigga.
Yeah, I don't think Tion Kennedy fought. I mean, if he did, I didn't know of any fights he fought after that.
Bro, he knocked him down multiple times. He just did like that ass, like, bro. Like, I ain't gonna. That was like one of the realest comments I've ever heard, because it do feel like he should have had 2 L's for that one. Like,
yeah. Rigo whooped his ass. Like, there was no I think it whooped his ass in all those rounds. Like he went. I think he got put down
every second.
Yeah.
And that's what Cruz was doing to old boy, because Cruz just was.
It looked like Cruz picked up some elements from Bozy and Boots. Boots. Like some sitting down on his punches a little bit more, because Andy already has obviously Olympic pedigree, and talent, reflexes. But it feels like he, because looking at his amateur record, he got like 10 KOs over like 300 fights. He's not really a power puncher, but I don't know. Something he got some shades off.
I mean, there's not a lot of big punches in the amateurs like that, because the amateur system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not gonna get big punches in the amateurs because of the style, the difference in amateur style plus headgear. So you're not gonna get a lot of those.
That's true, but he didn't come in here to become a power puncher. I felt like I didn't expect him to get it.
And of course, he still talked this shit about Keyshawn Davis. Like in the post fight interview, like he's starting to talk his shit now. I mean, if dude,
my oldest son, I was dying.
Yeah,
my oldest.
If Duke continues to learn English, he might get that crossover. I mean, like he's already up in the videos, like him, because he's already being taught like bad shit, like where my bitches and shit like that. This nigga's on video saying that shit. So yeah,
he's even growing out his beard like a Philly nigga. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Andy Cruz, like say, if he keeps developing, and like I said, he's, they're giving him there's no cookies and cream shit. Like, this nigga's talking, he's facing tough people, so like I hope he continues to do that, But someone who probably needs to not face any tough people is fucking Montana Love. Like, that nigga is like
mid-tanner.
And the way you sounded bad disgusted when you said, like, it's somebody who don't need to be fighting nobody tough. Like you was about to just, like, you was a substitute teacher.
I mean,
you wanted to throw all the papers away because niggas failed. Like,
I mean, let's put it this way. Montana Love was pretty much given the keys to the Matchroom Kingdom. Like, when Devin Haney left to go take the deal to Top Rank, Eddie was looking for his American star, his Black American star. And Montana Love was more than happy. Like, he got the hometown fight, the Baranchek win, and then after the Baranchek win, there's like, dude, just like, problems. Like, everything was mid.
Yeah, I mean, he did have a draw. He got a draw, and he should have lost to Kenny Sims too. So it's like he wasn't really. He got dropped by El Gallo, that Valenzuela guy. So I can tell.
He dropped him back.
You did drop him back.
Yeah, and then afterwards the fight died because the niggas they were spooked of each other's power.
Yeah, I got shitty after that. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, it was just bad. And then afterwards, of course, you know, the Stevie Spark fight, which was a hell of a fight, by the way. But this motherfucker,
as long as it lasted. Shit.
Yeah, for as long as it lasted. And then you got Liam Perro. Now, Liam Perro is a good fighter. He's a really solid good fighter. But it's like, you know, it's like I don't know what it is about Australian cats that this dude can't handle. But clearly, every Australian fighter they put him in the ring just puts their foot in his ass. Like, really,
none of these niggas is nothing special.
He's all right. Like, I still didn't forget that Paro got a gift against the guy that Hitchens stopped. Like,
who was that?
But maybe that was just a bad night. But I never thought he was special. But it was, to me, it was like I don't know who was gonna win that because it was like they're both all right, but they're both like nothing special. So
I mean, Perro's solid. He's worthy.
Yeah, he's solid, but even Spark looked like he had more spark.
Right,
but
right.
But Zoo is the only nigga that looks special. When you see him, you're like, okay, he got something. All these other niggas, I don't really see it, bro.
Yeah, I mean they're solid, but they're not. Zoo,
they solid. Like solid as in okay, they should give you maybe a tough little decent fight. You know what I mean? They're not even Maloney level. No, but fuck, that's true though. Like, nigga, you laughing like?
Well, I mean, Jason Maloney, Andrew Maloney's kind of the one that's not really, you know, he's
you're right. But even then, Andrew Maloney looks a little.
That's the one that Junto got the arguable KO of the year, right? Earlier this year.
Exactly. Yeah,
these dudes, they not even looking to be on Andrew Maloney level like that. Like they just solid. Like. They shouldn't give you if you're special or if niggas is picking you to damn beat a point for their company and shit. They should not be fucking whooping your ass.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Hold on, let me ask you real quick.
Hold up, Blazing Killer. You're saying Liam Paro had a majority decision with some random dude on the Jake Paul undercard, if I recall. No, it was a split decision, a gift split decision against Yomar Alamo, whatever. That guy got stopped by Hitchens. Like, come on, that was a horrible.
He was going life and death with dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even then, like Love, like this was because we said in the period, this was Love chance to impress, and the fight itself was mid because it wasn't really engaging. Like it didn't have a lot of action to it. Like
it had enough, dude. Love, he doesn't have confidence or something because Love's hands were quick and he was popping dude with that jab in the first round or two. Like he was like, but the thing is, Love couldn't get off the line his damn self.
Love doesn't have he don't have the heart. It feels like. I mean, his nickname Paul is too pretty. He fights like a pretty fighter. Like he don't have that meanness and grit that some niggas do.
Yeah, that's what it is because he looked like he had the bigger punches. He had like the harder shots, like, and the jab was snapping old boy head back. But it just so seemed like he believes in himself enough to do more than bare some minimum. Like
I see why he ducked Hitchens.
Yeah, Hitchens would have beat his ass in one of the most boringest one-sided 12-round fights.
Yeah. But I mean,
but
outside that, it really didn't have a lot of action like that though. It was because the crowd was booing that shit. Like it was kind of like it wasn't. Dude, it had more action than the damn the Gallo fight.
I had a feeling that it was a matter of time because obviously Spark dropped. Spark hurt him bad and fucking Love his own hometown quit. Quit his own hometown.
Yeah, but Spark was fucking throwing with him though. It's like these niggas was kind of taking turns, and that's how Montana Love got the jab off a little bit. But then it's like he was staying this. Because he's southpaw, right?
Yeah, they're both southpaws. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. What the fuck is with these niggas not going to their right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it was a left uppercut that crushed Love too. That was the thing. Like it was,
dude. That one he fell hard as fuck. Gets up and then he gets hit with the one. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, it was immediate too. And honestly, I thought he slipped too until they did the replay. And you saw that the 1-2 hit clean right on this nigga's chin. I was like, oh,
wow, like he didn't even get a chance to recover. And it's like, and the ref was giving this nigga optimum chances. Like Destiny Jones needed that ref.
This is right. I think that's the ref like Tom Taylor. He's a really good ref, but yeah.
Because dude had to take like 20 punches on the ropes for this ref to stop it.
Hell yeah.
Like that shit was just like, yeah, he got his ass up. Like,
I think they should match up Perro with Hitchens, and I guess we'll see Montana Love on Pro Box.
Yeah, I mean, for things too, I don't see Eddie keeping him around much longer because it's like, Stevie Spark fight, and then you're getting knocked out.
He's getting dropped.
Yeah, he's getting dropped. Like that shit is done. And the funny thing is, Montana Love was saying that was a premature stoppage. Like he's saying all the other shit.
That's all that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Like, bro, you had no legs, bro. Like you were in
what was premature about it? Like you'd have to go back in time before the fight started to be more premature, nigga. Like,
right?
That nigga gave you ample time. Like, shit. When I was telling Rome to fight, I was like, yo, this nigga gave him every opportunity in the book to stay in there. Like, the nigga couldn't turn it around. Like,
yeah, like you got Perro did what he had to. He forced the stoppage, motherfucker. Like, and just that's what you had to do, and did not do it. And I was like, you only have yourself to blame. Like, it's like fight.
You couldn't clinch. You couldn't do the damn Freso Kendo Zab Judah hybrid tackle.
Right.
Like you didn't do the Trinidad low blow. Like you had mad shit you could have did, nigga. Like, and nobody would be mad as long as you showed a heart to stay in the fight. Right. I'm not saying do no box shit, like crazy,
right,
no crazy shit. But this boxing, I expect you to do a little crazy shit. I mean, stay in the fight, but I don't know. I don't think it's hard as in boxing. You know what it is? I think he's like a lot of these new niggas. And it's in rappers, it's in boxing and rap.
They don't have the passion.
They don't have the passion. For the actual art. They just love the fame it brings, the clout it brings.
What was that, P?
No, I said they like what comes with.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They don't like boxing like that. Like they like the all you said, like all the shit that come with it. They like the girls, the money, the fame, the interviews, the clout. They like to have the spotlight on them where they could put their dog in robes and all types of little extra damn shit. And,
the ring rats.
Yeah, like niggas like having their little ring walks.
We don't call them niggas Ben Simmons ass niggas.
Yeah, like all the glam, but then that shit run out pretty fast if you're not doing what you got to do in the ring. Like this was almost like the night of the pretenders or some shit. Like like mad niggas is just getting. I don't even like to use the word exposed, but really just exposed for your circumstance. Like
facts. And that's a perfect segue into the main event, you know what I'm saying, with Devin Haney and champion, Regis Prograis. Now, obviously, before the fight, too, I mean, obviously, everyone, both these cats were on light skin time, especially Prograis. This nigga really went on the, said thank you, and it's like, fuck the Hades, fuck everyone. Fuck y'all crackheads and little kids. Fuck everybody. This thing was, he was spazzing like, and then you can hear someone say, "You mad? You mad?" I know I was hearing that. It's like, "You mad?" Like somebody in the crowd was definitely saying that real loud, like, And I know the senses were like, just like, oh shit, like this nigga's saying the F-bomb, dropping the N-word, all types of shit. This nigga was spazzing. But hey, like, between that and Coach and Haney and Bill, like, Bay, Smurf, all these street insults. Everyone brought their A game of fuckery. Like, that was...
Why y'all niggas get so creative when it's time for the light skin jokes? Like, you dark motherfuckers never get that goddamn creative.
Bay Smurf was pretty funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. I mean, two things could be true. Shit. Motherfuckers get mad creative when it's on some light skin shit. When it's dark skin, niggas is just like, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga, it's money or some shit.
I mean,
niggas change the subject.
I mean, even Porter cracked a light skin joke during the fight. This nigga saying, well, he's getting busted. Well, he's light skinned. I was like, this nigga, no, he didn't say that shit. I was like, yo, everyone was on their A game. I have to give them all props because the number one line is
Tank come back, man. Like, they making light skinned niggas look bad, bro. Like,
the pacing was good too,
damn.
I mean, the pacing of the card was fire too, you know.
True.
Yeah, I was like, everything about this fight was built up. Like, you know, they opened up seats. You could tell everyone was sold out. The energy was good for a matchroom card. And usually, we don't say that too often for a matchroom card. Like before that, like usually a matchroom card, if it's built up, it'll be like, but the card sometimes can be fire, and that's like, okay, cool. At least it delivered. But everything had the buzz. It was going crazy. Like, you know, it was dope. You know. And then the fight, you could tell in the fight, though, was fucking Haney. Haney did his fucking thing. Like, you know, welcome to 140. Like, pretty much everyone, because, everyone, obviously, we did an interview with Coach, and, we talked about at length about his power. And, niggas never seen Devin Haney. I mean, I've seen Devin Haney we've all seen Devin Haney knock somebody out. It's not like.
It's been a while.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Morrell, that's a good.
Who the fuck is that?
He's okay. He gives your man Keith a little bit of problem. Yeah. But I mean,
who is that? No, I'm playing.
Haney don't have knockout power, but he got keepy on his power. He got keepy on.
Haney.
He got grown man strength and power now. Like that nigga look like a grown ass man. Like he don't look like the Haney at 135 where all these niggas when they moved up to 140, that's when they really started looking grown. Like Ryan Garcia, fuck Haney, but Haney it really showed.
Yeah, and I think with Haney,
what happens when you don't drain yourself.
Like Haney, ever since I think the Linares after Linares, he should have been moved up because looked at him at the weigh-in the past couple, the Kambosos weigh-ins and the Lomo weigh-ins. He looks like Skeletor, you know what I mean? So
dude looked like he filled out paws, like what I'm saying. So it's just like. Yeah, like dude looked like basically he's man sized now. He's not like he's not like starving. He's not thinner. He's not none of that shit. Like he's like
thinner.
Yeah,
classic.
Say like dude look and it showed in the ring. Dude, and he looked bigger than Prograis. And Prograis, he God bless him. He just couldn't do anything with him. Like. I mean, within a couple of rounds, he got busted up. His face got busted up.
Couple of rounds or a couple of seconds?
But no, the first round.
Actually, it was a couple of seconds. Like the first round, after the first round, the dude was busted up. Like
the first round, I'd say he might have won the first round because he was looking crisp and stuff in the first round.
The first round. But see, that's the thing. It's like he was trying in the first round. Like
he got zapped. He got zapped of his energy. I mean, like
it makes me kind of think that Prograis should have been moved up to 147. But
I can see why he didn't, though. I can see now why he did.
See, this is the thing, man. Look, bro. We all know you gotta fight differently if you move up in weight and you don't have your physical advantage. Haney fight differently because he was drained. Prograis is more so. Ben just grew out the weight,
right?
And I think it's hurting him sometimes in these performances. It just honestly the same thing with Josh Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are it's just Regis is more stocky, Taylor taller, more lengthy paws, but he's still a big dude too. Like these niggas is staying too long at 140, and it's honestly showing. And it's ironic that both got packed up this year. About guys from 135.
Yeah. And
niggas had their career performance on these dudes.
Yeah, incredibly. And then of course, everyone said, "Oh, Haney has no power." Well, that right hand that Haney threw on Prograis had all types of power on that shit because this nigga did a whole breakdance move on the canvas. Like, it's just like, and everyone heard that shit because it was audible too. Like, and. That was one of the ones, and Prograis. I mean, I think Prograis. That's gonna be the second time Prograis been down. Cause I think he was down before, but it was earlier in his career. But that one was authoritative. But Prograis for his part is a guy with he has a solid chin. He has a very solid chin.
Yeah. You rarely see him hurt. You might see him buzzing, but this.
What round do y'all think? Did y'all realize he wasn't gonna land that shot? Like he looked so zapped by the energy, but the fourth or fifth round, where I was like, he's not gonna land that. He don't have enough power.
I knew by the third round when he got dropped.
When he got dropped,
it was like It was low key a rap then, yo.
When he got stunned in that 6th round, I was like, oh shit! When he got stunned, like you saw that he got stunned a couple times, but there was one.
He froze. He got buzzed.
He got froze.
He
He got
froze.
froze. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like Haney, like the shots of Haney was after a knockdown, like. And Prograis not the type to be freezing, began put on queer street shit like that. But everything he was getting rocked by dude. When he wasn't getting
just move forward. Like it just makes me think like, what was the game plan? Because you're not moving right. You stayed in Haney's wheelbarrow, like you stayed in his house the whole time,
right?
And it's like. And my whole thing is, even if you don't really your game plan, like go after the nigga. You was talking all this fighting shit, and it's like you're not even throwing enough punches. Like he broke the CompuBox record for the least amount of punches thrown and landed in 12 rounds.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing too, because me and P were in the house when he did it the first time we did this shit, and now he did it again, even through less punches. That's fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, like, dude, like, honestly, like,
maybe
I hate to say it, but this nigga, like, when we do them Ring Gang Awards next year, or in January, whatnot, like, who stock dropped more than Prograis and Taylor?
It's kind of crazy because 140, is a deep division, but I feel like it's like looking at it now. I feel like it's 126, 130, where it's like it's not an elite, like it's a deep division, but there's no elite clear number one guy. I don't know.
Nah, you just seen the clear.
I know, but I'm saying like,
we just talked about the two clear number ones
are 135ers that moved up.
Yeah, are Haney and Teofimo. Like they literally gonna have to this. It's like, you know what? It's like 2019 part 2 again.
Right.
You getting niggas is out there that's Haney, like Prograis had his claim to it. Like he could say, hey, I'm the best. Josh Taylor had his claim. I'm the best. And then you have Ramirez in the cut saying he the best. Mm-hmm. It's reshaping up to that right now. Like Haney could say he the best. Because look, I fought the most dangerous dude, out. Taylor could say, hey, I fought the guy who was the real champ.
Right.
Then you got Matias out there who's just, hey, I'm just bodying everybody y'all say should beat me. I'm bodying all these undefeated cats, all these contenders, all these young niggas in their prime. I'm bodying them. I'm the best. Yeah. And then you just got
that's the top 3. I mean, that's the top 3.
Top 3 really.
But Teo Haney, number 1 is a coin flip to me. Really.
And
fuck you, puss ass nigga.
And then afterwards you got
dude, Taylor and fucking what's his name? Regis had to fight for that shit.
And Regis was 2-time champ, so I mean he did.
Like what you mean? What you mean? Taylor was undisputed. Taylor wasn't undisputed before he fought Prograis. Mm-hmm. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. And I might have been wrong about nobody would value wanting to fight Matias, because I do feel Teo Haney would beat Matias, but maybe they want that belt. I thought maybe they would avoid him a little bit, but he ain't beat nobody. So maybe.
And then you got Rolly, who's like, I like feet, and that's it. Like that's the one thing.
Oh, Rolly, I done heard that name enough today. Don't even start.
Right.
He done get shitted all morning by Clarissa Shields. Like, leave that nigga alone. We got bigger shit to worry about.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the Clarissa shit for Thursday. Like, I'll go off on that. Like, there's a whole
the Charleston White. Like, oh man, Thursday gonna be legendary.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, Devin. Yeah, and I just saw a comment. Yeah, Devin's his distance control is crazy. Yeah, and I think for once his defense, because before because I know he was forsaking some of his defense to be a little bit offensive, and it was kind of like, and it was making his fights a little harder. And I'm gonna address everything that you're fucking saying at the end of this podcast.
Yeah,
all right,
like, stay on Deontay. We got a long one. Pause. Well, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta
oh
watch
fuck, damn! So the Eagles lost it. I didn't even know.
Nigga, I said we'll save all this shit to the end of the
wow, and I ain't getting to talk shit too. God damn.
We'll save all that shit over there at the end of the shit.
Hold on, whoa, shit! I just realized that's back to back, ain't it?
Nigga, did you hear what I just said, nigga?
I'm sorry, nigga. I'm just realizing that shit.
Don't realize shit, nigga. Realize it's boxing, nigga. Don't worry about it.
Like, wow.
The Eagles will be all right, nigga. Like
everybody was taking L's this weekend. Shit. Like, fuck?
Don't worry about that, nigga. Things gonna be all right, nigga. All right, but yeah, back to this boxing. You know, niggas is see, that's always the shit talking niggas, man. I try to be cool, nigga. Like I pay bills, nigga. Like,
Nigga, I didn't
niggas
realize
be quiet
it.
now about the Eagles, yo. Yeah, niggas
Remember, I was in here Thursday to hear y'all pre-shit talk because I know y'all niggas was probably running your mouth or some shit.
Yeah, at the end though, because I had to ignore that nigga, man. I had to, and but I had to address that shit at the end. But yes, back to this boxer. Yes, Haney did his fucking thing. Like everything about him, like the defense was on point, the offense was on point. Like in Prograis, just like swinging that air, wasn't doing nothing. Like that was a clear 120, 107. Like to me, like there was no round that Prograis won that fight. He got whooped.
So he could make a case with a first round, like Pilot said, but that's it.
He was so disciplined, bro. I don't know how I was really impressed. I mean, I don't know if it's an A plus because he didn't get the stoppage when he could have, but it was an A, definitely an A.
It was an A, yeah.
It's A. I can't say A plus, like I can't say A plus, but it's definitely an A.
You didn't get the stoppage, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, if you got the stoppage, you would have been an A plus. Like
because the reason why I say like in the stoppage counts, like Haney was beating his ass.
Yeah,
but I know if Haney got a little bit meaner or just said, you know what, I'm really gonna stop this motherfucker. Because it's not like Haney threw a gazillion punches or nothing. I think he still threw like less than 400.
Right.
Was it? He could have.
So he could have upped it and stopped him, but since the ass whooping was so bad and he wasn't trying to play keep away like like some of these niggas be doing, and every shot was meaningful, it was a great performance. So he still get my hat off to him. I know I picked against him. Like I was impressed. Like he beat the shit out of Prograis. Like,
I think Rome picked him too because Coach had it's like, okay, he's about to do this. Like Coach has like, yeah, and I know Coach put out something. It was like, he had to give him his props too. Like,
And Haney. I mean, Regis was very respectful. I mean, you should salute to Regis because he didn't make
he took that shit in stride. Like
he said better than
he almost was a little too happy. Like, like nigga.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a relieved ass whooping or what. Like, this nigga was, but yeah, I mean, but like I said, he like when they read the scores 120, 107, like all he could do was like clap. He knew he got washed. Like that was.
I mean, if you don't know you lost that fight, bro, I don't know what.
Yeah,
I think that confirmed to me at least he's special. I was also on the borderline with him, but I feel like Haney's definitely a special fighter now.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah, he's there. I
think that confirmed it. I don't know.
He's almost there. I can't say it yet. He's almost there. The only reason I say this is because everybody could look good when a nigga ain't doing shit to you. And it's like, I need to see one more fight from Tio and one more fight from Haney against niggas who actually want to win. They're not drained I'm not nitpicking these niggas now. Don't get me wrong. Because you only could beat up the version of who's in front of you. But the way I evaluate it, it just I gotta see how you handle resistance before I crown you.
Well, I mean, Tio has obviously the Cambosis loss really kind of hurts him because he got his ass beat in that fight. Like but
that was 135. We had 140 now.
Yeah. Well, he had Sandor Martin. He didn't look good.
Yeah, I thought he lost to Sandor Martin. That's why I could say Haney is number one, but then it's like Tio done had like 3 fucking fights, so that's why it's close. They all got claims, yo.
Right. But I mean, obviously the top dog at 140 is Teofimo Lopez because he did knock off Taylor, who is so
I give
and
it,
even then it's like Catterall did that shit but first.
Got job.
I would say Tio and Haney both had, because I think Inoue and Bud had A+ performances, top 2 performances this year, but Haney and Tio had 3 and 4 had really high A's.
Yeah, like
you gotta A+ is reserved for knockouts.
Yeah, like he has to.
I'm chilling.
Oh, go ahead, P.
Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say because I'm reading Steph Brown. What up, clever? King P ain't said shit. I'm chilling. We winning. I ain't gotta say nothing. What's already said doesn't need to be resaid. So I'm good, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Haney Matias set it up. Tio lost to Sandor, but Tio for sure a great talent. I mean, Matias is very popular right now. He got both Haney and Tio trying to get a fight with him. So
Yeah, but it's funny
he
though.
I
had
don't
good
know, dog. Your mom like my damn deep ass high pitched voice, though.
Yeah.
Your mama like that shit, nigga. Puss ass, nigga.
Yeah, that thing is
You can't even know your broke ass, nigga. You can't even afford the third G, nigga. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, who he like? Who the fuck is this nigga, son? Like,
this shit crazy, yo. Like, we have LB has an admirer and he has a heckler at the same time. Like,
yeah, like this dick sucker over here.
Morrell
Yo,
gets
like,
the Peters Putin. Get the Peters Putin, you know.
But like I said though, Haney did his thing, man, and was barely touched. Like, no respect to Devin Haney on this shit. Like, Devin Haney did his thing, and I mean, I just hope now that at least the pay-per-view buys were at least decent, because I mean that's all I need for Eddie to really call this is like a real successful. Well, I mean, it's not his most successful American event. I mean, you could Joshua Ruiz and then Taylor Serrano were. Far more like
but see, this is his most successful true American event. The mother shits was, let's bring some British niggas over here in America and call it an American event. That shit don't fucking count, nigga. Like, you go to Italy and you got some Mexicans making the fucking pizza in the kitchen, nigga. Really?
And you're right too. I mean, also with those two cards I just mentioned, the action was like tough from top to from bottom to top. So it's like they were on point, But
you just gotta phrase it better. You just gotta. That's Eddie Hearn's best cards in America.
Cater to the American audience. Yeah, exactly.
We'll just say in America, but his best American star making card. Or American featured card, true American headline, Haney.
And it's wild that we have to get that particular, but it's that we have to get that particular, nigga.
What is Andre fucking Wheeler his best American card? With Jake Paul's debut, like, and honestly, that does make the list for Haynes' best cards in America. That's probably top 5.
Yeah, I mean the one I went to in New Hampshire was on point too. Like that was one of Andre's cards. Like that shit was heat from top to bottom. Of course, it's New Hampshire. It wasn't supposed to be.
But your shit ain't have all the championship bouts in the names, nigga.
No, it did. It just it sure did. It really did.
Really compared. All right, what was on that fight, nigga?
It was the Julio Cesar Martinez one where they both dropped each other like 2 times before they got the headbutt.
And who?
Julio Cesar Martinez.
I mean, but who'd he fight? That's what I'm saying. Like,
was it Arroyo? Yeah, the one that that was one of the fights that actually. That was one of the fights that actually was able to get off the ground. But then after they dropped each other a couple of times, they headbutt each other and they got unfortunately they had to stop the fight off that. And then they had the women's fight on there. One who's I think she's now like an actor or whatever, and they tore each other up. That one, like,
yeah, I'm remembering more of the card. Okay.
And then Andre was the fucking around and scored like a second round knockout of someone that Berlanga went the distance with in Quigley. So it's
but that's nigga, that still don't compare to the damn M. Bison and Danny Roman and JoJo Diaz and Tevin Farmer. Like, really? Like, nigga.
I mean,
because all your niggas lost. That's why.
I mean, there's still. I mean, there were still championship fights, my nigga. Like, I mean, either way.
But not on this level. Like, you wouldn't put that above this, though. Come on. The Florida one had a little bit more names on it, but like I said, the action still hit. Though, but yeah, I mean, your card was still good because out of Arroyo Martinez, them niggas was thumping for as brief as it was. Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because Keith Soprano hit me up during that fight. He's like, yo, these niggas is fuck, I need a rematch for that. But yeah, man, you're right.
GG's like, okay, let's see. That fight was boring as hell. At least Montana Love got his ass kicked by the white boy. Yeah, we talked about that. Eddie Hearn, horrible promoter. Well, I mean, right now he's on the high, so he can't say he's horrible now. Like, dude is doing what he's doing right now.
And they just opened the gym in California.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what Eddie's doing with that, but you just have to let him cook sometimes.
I guess you could say he's coming to America.
Yeah.
Finally.
This nigga bar. That's a bar right there.
That's a triple
Nigga been
entendre.
trying to make his way over here for like last 5 years.
But listen, he's here to stay with obviously. I think he's trying to maybe. I don't know. Haney's a Matchroom because Bill Haney said he's not making saying he's signed with Matchroom, but maybe Hearn's trying to put his shit.
Prograis was signed to Matchroom.
Prograis has one more fight on his deal. I know that. I think after that one because
Prograis might switch to MMA, so we'll see. I think he was just trolling when he said that because he said in the press conference, "Yeah, I might switch to MMA."
Yeah, I won't believe that. And let's see. And then GG promoting a Haney fight is hustling backwards for Eddie Hearn. Actually, it's not. It's
dude, Haney's fight weeks have become events. Like
rappers and NBA players are literally tweeting about him. He's blowing up popularity wise.
The Loma fight week was big. This fight week was big. Honestly, the first Kambosos fight week was big. Like Haney is like really becoming like known. Like people you see it. Like there's a certain buzz when Haney's fights are during fight week. Like
he's getting some popularity for real.
It's like right now it's Tank, Tio, Haney.
I'd say Haney might have surpassed Tio.
No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. You're right. In my head, I said it differently. Like it's Tank, Haney, then Tio.
Yeah.
Then Shakur. And I think Shakur and Tio are like.
I mean, well, GG, real quick, GG. Loma Haney did like 150. So I mean, I hope they break 100. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those numbers will come out though. But yeah, because honestly, if the numbers are like, obviously anything over 200 will probably be a success for them because it's the zone and it's Haney and in Prograis, it's like that'll be like the true test of say did the pay-per-view was successful at least on that aspect for them. But yeah, I would absolutely would love to. I mean, if it to be a success because it was a good. Overall the car was entertaining. Like there was nothing about that car that was like, that was a pain in the ass. And also, shout out to Beatrice Ferreira too. Like she was on the prelims. That's a broad that has power. If you need to watch her fight on there. Like she lit like the stoppage that she laid on old girl was vicious. Like she punches through these chicks. Like I just gotta shout out that because I thought like god damn, like she throws combinations and has power. You don't really see that in like a lot of women fighting like the way she does it. But yeah, I gotta shout her out because her knockout made me say god damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, and then also was it Amari Jones too? Again, had a little slugfest too in there. Got himself a vicious KO. Like, so yeah, this was a successful card for Eddie in terms of like that. Like, nothing about this card was like weak or anything like that, except for Montana Love's effort. So it's like, But yeah,
nah. There's several niggas' effort was weak on that card, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean,
Prograis, Love, Bridges.
Yeah. But at least they got
think how much better the card would have been if these niggas gave us 50%.
Yeah, and you're right too. But then they were Ebony Bridges was the overwhelming favorite. Like she was like a plus because Yoshida was like plus 500. So she was like I always like to see upsets on that level.
Yeah, no, I don't mind that, especially they earn it and they do what they do. It's just it's like for some reason like 2023 is gonna go down as the year of the one side.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember a year having this many one-sided championship bouts, top bouts, big fights.
Yeah, because you think, this should be fight of the year, this should be fight of the year, and then it's just like it's so one-sided you can't even qualify it. I think Haney Lomachenko was probably the only fight that was like top level that wasn't a complete like wash. Like it was competitive enough. Like,
yeah, if we're talking names. Yeah. Haney, Lomachenko, and I'd even say Navarrete, Valdez. If we're talking about the top name fighters and like quality competitive fights, like if you would have threw them on 2019, they would have fit right in that year.
Right. No, they would have. They absolutely would have.
Yeah, but for the most part, like these, like the competitive fights are the fights that just coming out of nowhere. Like, okay, yeah, it's the champ going against a 4-1 underdog, 7-1 underdog. Okay,
Right.
ends up being a fight of the year. Niggas, the shit. Navarrete done had how many damn shit? Navarrete's easiest fight was against the most known nigga.
Right. Right.
Think about that.
Right.
Oscar Valdez was his easiest fight.
But yeah, speaking of upsets too, Top Rank also had a card that night too. And unfortunately, obviously a lot of attention on that card was drowned out by Haney and Prograis though, but the word of mouth spread fast for the main event when it happened because I was watching both screens with Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza. Like now, if you heard our preview on it, now obviously Robeisy Ramirez, like I mean, he got past the fuck up of his debut, and he's been whooping ass like a Cuban fighter's supposed to be whooping ass, like at least a new age Cuban fighter, not like a Bartholomew or anything like that, nigga. So it's like he's doing this thing. But the one thing that I kept on mentioning was like, why is Top Rank throwing him in with all these tall featherweights? Like, it just seemed like it was like one tall featherweight after another with this motherfucker, man. And then Espinoza comes in there with his 6'1" self. I was like, God damn, where did they even find this dude at?
Dude, honestly, I feel like Ramirez done pissed off a tall nigga at the damn Top Rank headquarters, and they took it to heart. Cause he's probably that nigga who's like, but buy the matchmaking room coffee and donuts this morning. Nigga did that the whole year to get back at Ramirez. Like, I see you. Like, and then, you tall niggas is manipulative.
and then this one, and not a tall nigga that with power, like 21-0 with 18 or 19 knockouts, like
throwing straight shots. Who knew distance? No Paul Williams, no Fundora shit.
Yeah, no. And honestly, I wasn't expecting any fight of the year. I was like, okay, it's either Ramirez will just find his chin at some point, like he did with the Japanese fighter, like earlier this year, or that was it. I wasn't expecting anything like that. That was a legit fight of the year candidate. Like they were fucking throwing some hands like that. Like it was fucking impressive. Like Espinoza already like let him know that he was in this to win this fight. And yes, like LB said, like the distance, the constant activity, like dude was throwing like 90 to 100 punches around.
I think one round, didn't he throw like 123 or some shit?
Yeah, in the final round. Like
nigga. Like, dude, think about that. Look, bro. Y'all listen to that for a second. This nigga threw 123 punches in the 12th fucking round.
Mm-hmm.
He already threw half the amount of punches Prograis threw in 12 rounds.
Right.
And he threw that in the last round. Think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's like just like goddamn, like, and the funny thing is too is like I don't know what Ramirez thought he was doing. Like, I mean, Ramirez thought he could take all this shit, like he could take all this take all that punishment from Ramirez, but he was dishing it out though. And honestly, I thought the fight was a wrap because dude hit dude with a clean right hook that set him crumpling. I was like, yeah, and it was fucking
he
like,
hurt dude too fucking much to lose that fight, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'd be ashamed of myself. I'm hurting a big ass nigga like that, and I don't take him out. I don't win.
Yeah, and funny thing is too is, and lucky Ramirez, if it wasn't so close to the end of that round, Ramirez would have been done in round 5. Like he was that close.
Yeah. That bell saved him because that type of knockdown. If you show somebody that knockdown, they would think that fight was over.
Yeah, it was.
And dude, and you saw how the camera panned out when fucking when he fell into the ropes. Like that nigga did the Trevor Burbick.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
he did the Trevor Burbick. He literally, oh shit, and it zoomed out like Top Rank with the cinematography fuckery. Like who was the college intern who did that shit, nigga?
I mean, hey man, that was extra credit for that nigga, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was fire. Like good touch. That was fire.
Yeah.
Like,
but even after all that, so it didn't even matter. Like you would think, like okay, Ramirez Espinoza needs to clear his head. No, that motherfucker went right back at it. Like he was willing to put his chin out on the line. Shakur Stevenson, you need to watch some of that. Like it's like
facts.
Yeah, because even though you guys he believed in himself, he believed in his defense, he believed in his lack of defense. I'm not saying because this dude was not no defensive wizard, but he believed in his chin and went right back to work.
In his offense too, because he did try to block certain shit. He was doing the fight night round 1 lead back.
Yeah,
so he was trying to be defensive aware. I give him that, but yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, and one thing that Ramirez didn't do is like, you have a tall, lanky fighter like that with a long torso like that. Why don't you go to the body? Motherfucker was strictly headhunted.
That's how he lost the fight, my nigga.
Yeah, he did. Like, that's exactly like. And the fun things too is Espinoza didn't forget to go to his body, but Ramirez just took all that shit like that shit wasn't going to affect him. That was like. And I'm thinking to myself, God damn, like, although in my head I was like, God damn, does Ramirez really have really punch resistance like that? Because I'm pretty sure dude is getting hurt by this guy, but he's taking a lot of shit, like a lot of shit, And I know Espinoza said that he fractured his foot in sometime in the fight though, but it didn't stop him. And
putting his foot in his ass, really?
But it was crazy though. But in the last 3 rounds, like 10, 11, and 12, Espinoza just like he stepped on the gas, like it was like vroom vroom, like dude took it into the second gear and wore basically Ramirez out, culminating with him going down in the 12th round. Like finally, because Ramirez he started to wobble from all that punishment, and then Ramirez goes down to both knees in the final round, which gave him the fight. Because if Ramirez actually stayed up, he probably would have kept this belt by it might have been like a draw or something like that.
All right, the scorecard took 2 commercial breaks. I was worried for a sec.
Yeah, no, because they said because the judges found a discrepancy in the cards. So I'm like, okay, this is some top rank shit going on.
That's some funny business.
Yeah,
the fight was close, but the right guy won.
I thought because both guys got knocked down, they could have drawn it. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good decision.
Yeah, the scores were cool with me. I was cool with everything like that because but Ramirez won the fight in the last 3 rounds because dude emptied out his whole tank. Like he wanted it.
Like he kind of ran away with the fight, and then the knockdown at the end was a clincher.
Yeah,
but without the knockdown, it might be like I could say it could be a draw.
It would have been a split draw, somewhere around there. Like yeah.
But that knockdown was just big because, like, that's the thing. Like, and him sweeping those rounds without the knockdown, it's like you don't want him to lose. But then it's like he probably didn't do enough to win because he got dropped.
Right.
But that's why it's like, man, like, yeah, honestly, y'all nigga, which one of y'all said what's his name? Shakur Stevenson got to look at that performance.
Me, I said that.
Yeah, nigga, ditto. Like a lot of these niggas got to look at that performance because bro was up against it, man, and he ain't let that shit bother him. Like,
no, not at all. Like yeah, and I was happy to. I mean, obviously, upsets happen, but it was just like and like I said again, like I mean, at least that fight, like that's a fight of the year. So if that fight was to bust your parlay, it would be like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude just wanted it. Like, it happens. Like
no bridges.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, jeez.
I mean, at least Ramirez, he lost though, but dude at least put in the work to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, dude. Hey, somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. But it's how you lose. Like Ramirez still lost like a champion. Like you know what I mean? Not the best strategy, but the effort was there. Like he tried to win, man. Like that's my only thing with Prograis. That's why I'm just like, you look so bad. Like it just has to be like, it has to be the weight, bro. Like it just looked like you just weren't like you like it. I can't. I'm just, and just you look just as bad as Josh Taylor. So, and Ramirez, he didn't look like neither one of y'all niggas. Like he looked like he wanted his fucking belt.
Yeah, he wanted
But
it. Yeah.
he ran into a motherfucker who, that tall nigga energy is serious, bro. I'm just be honest.
6'1". Yeah, that was crazy.
And he's 5'6".
Yeah,
dude, that's a 7-inch height advantage.
Right.
That's crazy. Like,
yeah,
and even with me and Rome spar, that's just we just 6 inches apart. 7 inches, nigga. Like,
yeah. That was easily that was a true blue fight of the year, man. And like I said, so and for a base rematch, I mean, yeah, it was a hard second loss though, but I gained more respect for him for actually thumping the way he did. Yo,
he won the title against Dog Bay, or he defended it.
That was for a vacant. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was for the vacant belt.
Okay.
But he did have a defense. He had a defense. Yeah. He had one defense on the old Japanese guy on the Inouye.
Because I know they both fought this year. Like I know he fought. This is his third fight, but I was just gonna say it was like it's almost like he had the Dog Bay curse in a way. Like even though he ain't had to beat him for the belt, he won he had to fight somebody who was a former champ for a vacant title. So I'll say he really fought for a belt. Like I'll give him that.
Right.
And he fought a Dog Bay who turned his fucking career around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he get all the credit, but I felt like he inherited like the Dog Bay gene or some shit because this nigga ran into his fucking Navarrete.
Yeah.
He ran into a tall nigga who throw hands, a lot of hands, and got power.
Fundora, yeah, he ran to his Fundora too.
Yeah, and then also
like, that's 154, bro. Like Navarrete was a nigga who beat the shit out of Dog Bay, like,
right.
And these niggas might get a rematch.
Yeah, Espinoza, yeah, they were talking that rematch shit too, and it was just like,
dude, it could literally be the whole Dog Bay situation where Ramirez get that rematch, and Espinoza looked at the tape and like, you know what? I could beat this nigga even worse the next time.
Yeah, and that's what it's looked like to me though. But shout out to the dirty ESPN cameras again. Follow them into the locker room. You see fucking Ramirez breaking down and crying again. ESPN lingers. I don't know who thinks that's like them niggas love them dirty cameras, boy. Like,
it's like why they couldn't keeping the nigga who was doing the zoom out? Like y'all brought it the hating ass.
Exactly. Like what the hell is this?
Why you zoom out the fucking locker room? Y'all niggas zoomed in.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't even see the stumble into the ropes crystal clear. Like when it happened, like live. Right. We had to see the zoom out on some like fucking Virtual Fighter 2 arcade shit, nigga. Like.
Yes.
But niggas is round one. Motherfucker had to run. You see these niggas like,
yeah.
Fucking cameras like a 50 feet away. Like, nigga, hold on. Run to the motherfucking fight. World Star. Like, but locker room, y'all niggas on something like, nah, fuck it. We got to get this. Hold on. Who's the guy who interned from Morrell? Yeah, bring this nigga for that part. Yeah, him. Because you athletic as fuck, nigga. You be running after niggas like, yeah. But dude, honestly, this was a good fucking weekend of boxing, though. Real shit.
No, it absolutely, positively was, man. And like in the top right card, the rest of it wasn't that bad too. Particularly because some of the prospects on there got tested. Fucking Tiger Johnson got tested. And Jahai Tucker. I don't know what this is where I have to criticize Tim Bradley again. Now everyone knows Jahai Tucker's kind of been struggling a little bit. He come off a close loss. And this motherfucker was like within the second round talking about, well, this motherfucker's about to get cut. And they're making jokes about this shit. I'm like, let this young motherfucker cook. Like, let him actually try to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have
that nigga's savage.
Yeah. This dude will be like, I mean, this is like Timmy in Australia all over again. Like, dude, it's like, let this dude actually try to win the fight. And Jahai Tucker, he got a draw, and it was a hard fight for him too. It was a really good fight. It was a hard fight. But goddamn, like, wait until the fight is done when you start talking about this cut shit, because because
You
I mean, we all
influencing
know-
niggas' lives, yo.
Yeah, because I mean, we all know Top Rank is is going, has been cutting fighters if they're not producing in some sort of way. And it's not a secret that Jahai Tucker's in that spot where where F.A. Ajabo was, but now F.A. Ajabo is probably cool for now because he understands what Bob wants from him. And Jahai Tucker is, he's working that out, but he hasn't lost yet. He just
The boxing gods gave him another chance.
Exactly, because you see Timmy was talking all that fuck shit, so he was like,
yeah, it was like,
do you think
like,
he deserved that draw? Because he lost his last fight. Do you think that was a draw, that fight?
Yes. I mean, if I thought someone won, it'd be Verone, but only by a little bit. But it definitely wasn't. It was an even fight, though.
Could you make the case that Tucker won?
You could also make that too.
Okay, so it could go either way, but a draw was the best.
Oh, okay, I thought it was legitimate. I thought it was a legitimate draw.
I mean, Jahai got hurt a little bit, but he was holding his own.
I respect that.
Yeah, because I didn't think. I mean, Verone held his. I think because I know it was a top right draw because I know they didn't want Verone to catch an L like that, so that's why I was like, I already knew. Like, yeah, it was going to be.
Yeah, they managed that better than how.
I thought they were going to give it to. I thought they were going to give it to Verone.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so too, low key. I thought so too.
Yeah, but either way, I'm not mad at it. But it's like I say, though, it's time for the prospects to step up. So I'm not even mad at the give him a job. But I mean, Jahai Tucker definitely earned another shot. Like, he's thumping. Like, Timmy gotta let him cook a little bit. Like, goddamn, like they'll be trying to like cut a nigga before he's actually officially cut. Or
the boy Tiger might lose soon. It feels like
this nigga the super villain.
Yeah. And then also too, I mean, shout out to, in the one fight that I was kind of wrong about, I thought it would be like Polanco, Keith Hunter. Now, although Keith Hunter did have a moment where he had Polanco on Queer Street with a temple shot, but Polanco beat that ass, and then Keith Hunter went crazy. So you already know he's going to suspend it because he put his hands on the ref and everything after he got stopped from getting lit up.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, he's probably going to look at suspension. And again, and speaking of people prospects that need to be a step up, Xander Zayas, that dude needs to step up. That dude needs to step up because his was the fight. I was just like, yeah, this was too easy for him. Like, what are we doing here, people? Like,
the only nigga at 154 taking easy fights.
Yeah,
but Jahai's getting the tough test. That's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, right.
But Zepeda is supposedly. I mean, not Zepeda. Zayas is supposedly fighting Teixeira next, so that's a decent step up, a former champion.
Yeah, that's because Teixeira is a former champion, so that's they need to because it's like you can't. I mean, the 10-1 prospect shouldn't be fighting tougher opponents than the nigga that's like 17, 18-0. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what in one of the most competitive divisions.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Because it's like this is the thing. Zayas always looked like he had the goods.
Yeah.
At one point, it seemed like he kind of slowed down. Like he was having a few, I wouldn't say stale, but maybe flat performances.
Right.
But then it seemed like he kind of turned it around again. Like he kind of got his groove back. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, okay, he's back on track. It's not like he fell off like, you know how, like, for example, like how Ryan Garcia had that time where he regressed for like 3 years. Like,
yeah,
Oscar was having that nigga fight nobody. Like, It's not like he went through a period like that or even a Berlanga period.
Right.
So it's like, okay, like 2024, yo, you need to really mix it up with fucking like the Sharks at 154. No more fucking minnows and yeah, I mean, I think you got maybe one Barracuda, but nah, like we need real sharks in this bitch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because Zaran says like you can't. Because I understand because obviously he's Puerto Rican. Top Rank wants to obviously market market it to whatever cards that they be making. But yeah, you got to give them the opponents now. The opponents are lacking. Like they're he's clearly above a certain level of opponents. So you got to start matching him a little tough. But yeah, no, it was overall it was a good fucking weekend of boxing. Like it was really good. Like, you know, there was a lot to take away, a lot to digest, everything like that. And then we have another packed weekend of boxing coming up. You know, unfortunately, you know, the biggest one obviously is the Showtime card, you know, which of course is going to be the last and final Showtime boxing card, which is a goddamn shame, by the way. You know, what is it, 40-something years, and it's coming to an end, just like that.
We need a video package. We definitely need a send off. You know,
Oh no, you know they're gonna do that.
Better.
And it's like, you know,
these niggas is clowns though, but because real talk, I just look at it like I feel like Showtime should have said, "Look, man, we're interested in keeping these 5 guys, and we'll run a set amount of championship fights and a set amount of pay-per-views, but the rest of your guys, you got to dump them somewhere else," type shit.
Yeah, because and my thing is too is like, I mean, although I don't have a problem with the card, I just feel like for something like a final card, it should be a little bit more on the card. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I mean,
we gotta get that Thurman Stanionis shit together. These niggas had
exactly.
so many. These niggas had, and that's what kind of fucked us up. Because and one more thing, because y'all kind of fucked that up because it was so much in the air at the time. Because me and Rome was like, he's like, man, the next time there's like a local joint for us to go to, and there's a big name fight with all these niggas with these one side bouts. Fuck that, man. Let's just go to the local joint because we would have probably enjoyed the hell out of that. I was like, yeah, nigga, we would have saw like a fight of the year, like live right there. It's like, damn, this fucking Prograis Haney shit was just so captivating. Like, you just had to see it. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
right.
Like private school versus out the mud is like the new boxing rivalry. Like,
yeah,
move over like Mexico versus Puerto Rico, or Mexico versus Japanese niggas, Mexico versus, well, goddamn, hold on, Mexico be holding it down. Wait, let me give
Mexican
another
versus Dominicans, Mexicans versus Puerto Ricans.
Nigga, wait, Mexicans versus Russians.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, hold on, we gotta pick another Africans versus Russians. That'd be like lit in cruiserweight.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, but yeah, so damn, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's sad that Showtime, but I mean, at least I mean the fight, although they're not high profile ones like a Thurman Stanionis, which would have been a perfect swan song if you want to put something like that, because you know that's a fight everyone has been kind of waiting for and stuff like that. Or Stanionis just to fight, period. Thurman to fight, fucking period. You know, it's like.
Both,
but I mean, it's still a decent card. But I mean, I don't hate it. You know, it's just, well, I hate one fight that they put on there just in the last week, and a fight that no one fucking asked for.
Oh, I already know. Damn, I can't wait to see who's better.
We know which one you're talking about.
Yes, the long-awaited rematch between Robert Guerrero and Andre Berto. Like,
wait, hold on, that was neither long nor awaited. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually want to know what the whole logic is, because Berto hasn't fought since he escaped victory. He escaped with a victory against Devin Alexander, which he shouldn't have won. Like,
I don't know what weight the fight's at, because Berto's looking chunky. So I wonder, like, he could cut down to 147. No way in hell.
I have no idea what the division. They shouldn't be fighting. Period.
I haven't even seen Robert Guerrero. I don't know how he looks.
He's a ghost, right?
Nah, bars.
I mean, bars.
Yo, your sleepy ass nigga, you be like witty as fuck sometime, nigga. Like I don't know, you be like hard, you be doing some slow shit, but then you'll surprise everybody, and then like you'll be the nigga who like solve the mystery after everybody gets stomped and like go home and shit. Like that's like I don't know, this nigga Pilot just made for the fucking spinoff, but
facts though, but I'm trying to think about who. I mean, I know Al Heyman is always working, because you know if you hear me go off on Andre Berto, I've always said Al Heyman is taking care of Andre Berto for the longest. That he's like the one fighter I don't want to hear nothing about being broke at the end of his career, because if he's broke, then he fucked up.
That was his second ever fighter. That was his second fighter. that he ever advised. Haney.
Yeah, exactly.
Vernon
Yeah, when
Forrest
you
and
get
Andre
900. Oh, no. What'd you say?
No, I was saying Vernon Forrest, then Andre Berto. Those were his first two clients.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, facts.
I mean,
R.I.P.
whereas
Forrest.
where I say Forrest was the goods, Berto was not. He was not.
Nah, Berto was the goods in his own way, man. Chill, nigga. Stop hating on the Zoe man, bro.
No. The Viper was the goods. God rest his soul.
The Viper was the good, like the Ashanti song.
Let's be honest.
Berto was just good.
Let's be honest. You could do a lot worse than Andre Berto.
Thank you, my God. Like,
you could, but
weren't we just talking about Montana Love? Like,
yeah, no, but Berto always seemed to be put himself in situations that not only he not belong in, but he struggles at that.
True, but look. At least Berto would beat motherfucking Pyro and Spark.
I mean, I doubt that in a way, but
motherfucker, dude, like, come on, like, stop.
This nigga got KO'd by Soto Carras, bro. Of course not. I'm not gonna believe that.
dude, like, look, that's not prime Berto, but
nigga, what the fuck is? I mean, let's put it this way: this nigga was supposed to knock out Robert Guerrero, and Robert Guerrero turned him into a living cadaver. Like,
hold on, but he beat Josito Lopez.
Yeah, he was losing that fight.
He beat Cosime Rivera.
Yeah, he got dropped in that fight.
He beat David Estrada.
He got into a blood and guts back and forth war with that nigga.
He beat Luis Collazo.
He should have lost that fight.
Nigga, fuck you. Damn. Like, this nigga, like, you the worst, nigga. God damn. Like,
yeah, trust me. Like, I say, I wouldn't criticize Berto if I didn't.
But hey, them names though. He beat Zavik.
Yeah, the power was too much for that dude.
Jan Zavik, really?
All I'm saying is, Love ain't beat none of those caliber niggas yet.
And probably won't, and probably never will.
So, and I'm just reiterating King P's point of, you could do a lot fucking worse than Andre Berto. So all I'm saying,
but no one, but a 40-year-old Berto in 2020, in the year of our Lord.
Oh damn, that nigga is 40. Shit.
Pat hates. He hates hard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's facts.
Yeah, like, I mean, no one asked for this fight, and then Robert Guerrero again, who was Robert Guerrero never annoyed me until PBC tried to push him as one of their faces, and when he started pushing him, he was getting his ass whooped over and over and over. So
I ain't gonna lie, I was a Robert Guerrero fan when he first started out, when he first came out, when he was like the ghost, and he was actually slick. Yeah.
He was actually slick. He was a slick fighter, and
he was actually slick. Like, I enjoyed that shit.
Well, don't tell that to Orlando Salido. What's slick?
He was already kind of like that wasn't the old Guerrero. Like, he already lost the he ain't lose officially yet. What's the Yankee Diaz?
No, it was Gamaliel Diaz.
Gamaliel Diaz. I'm sorry. Yeah. I knew it was Diaz something.
Yeah, Yankee Diaz was the heavyweight. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Gamaliel Diaz. Yeah. He loved. That was before the Salido fight or after?
I think that was.
Pretty sure that was after.
No, because Salido would have been his official first loss, except they had to reverse that shit. But
yeah, see, he was already changing his style. Like, he was already not being ghost like in the Salido fight. It went to the damn Diaz fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he skipped 140 altogether to go to 147 after getting about 135 and one. It was 126 and 130. I think he picked up belts, and he didn't pick up.
Yeah, that nigga was getting all the vacant belts like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and then afterwards he was getting all the interim belts like a motherfucker too. After that, but the Berto fight was a fight that, I mean, that was honestly I think Berto was definitely the favorite in that fight. Like, he was for sure.
Yeah.
And then
it was like a clear. It wasn't like a Victor Ortiz favorite where it's like, okay, hold on. Like, he's fighting a head case that's just as talented as him.
Right.
So it's like, hold on. He got power, speed. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Berto. Yeah, he's a favorite, maybe 55-45%.
Yeah.
But nah, Guerrero was different. Like this nigga was legit supposed to beat this motherfucker.
Right. And I think Guerrero emptied about 50% of his punch resistance in that fight. Like it was a violent, very violent fight. Like three of the 4 eyes in the belt were closed, bleeding everywhere. Berto
Shoulder roll again. That shoulder roll. That nigga's eyes were looking like dog, like damn, like but one thing, dude, that fight told me that Guerrero's chin is crazy because he ate some vicious uppercuts from Berto.
Uppercuts. He ate some real.
See, it's one thing to eat an uppercut from regular niggas who could throw uppercuts, but the uppercut's not their best punch. Like, I don't know, when a nigga whose uppercut is their best punch lands that shit on you, it just hit it. It's different than any other best punch. Like, like a left hook, you get hit with a nigga's left hook, and that's their best. Oh, okay, yeah. A right hand, oh shit. But an uppercut is just vicious when you get it. That's that nigga's punch.
Yeah,
and Guerrero, he leans over and he took several of those. Like
and upright and how he but it made for a fight of the year type of fight, and it was a war, and Guerrero won that shit pretty clear, So it's like, so why do you want to do it again when these guys are clearly? I mean, Guerrero's punch resistance is now not what it used to be, and neither is Berto. So it's like,
ain't this shit like almost 10 years apart or something?
Yeah. Oh, I think they fought in like 2012, I think 2012 or 2013, somewhere on it. So it's like, 10 years. Like,
who asked for this damn Darchinian Daenerys ass fight rematch?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, if I think
even that made more sense.
Ghost is more. They're both worn out, so it's like putting this as this could either be a good thing, maybe, or possibly a bad thing. So, who you think Guerrero will repeat his victory from a decade ago?
Berto's gonna win this, nigga. I care.
Well, that's Florida shit, though. That's so you still, Berto got to stand on business with Florida biz, so I understand that. And I know P doesn't care. Pilot, what about you?
I'm gonna pick Berto as well.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to, I have to pick. I'm picking Berto.
He's got a little bit more.
Yes,
he got a little more pink.
No, because Ghost has been put through the ringer.
I feel like Pat gonna be the nigga to jinx it, because if Pat's picking Berto, it's like, oh boy, like.
I mean, do you think Robert Guerrero has another performance like he did in the first fight left in his tank?
No, but if we get to the point where you're believing in Berto, then it's like something just ain't gonna feel right. Guerrero stumbles into like superpowers or some shit. I don't know, nigga, but
I actually think both guys will probably visit the canvas this time, not just one. But either way,
damn, I forgot Berto got dropped in that fight, ain't it? Damn,
he got dropped twice.
Twice, yeah, he was getting fucked up in that fight.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's like, it's like one. It's a situation where it could be a fight that really shouldn't happen because the age of these guys that are involved in it. It's just like putting it as the opener for this card is like, it's kind of crazy. I don't think unless they're going for the nostalgia factor.
Oh wait! This shit's the opener? I thought this was like the YouTube portion.
No, it's an actual opener. It's not YouTube. It's gonna be on TV. They announced that shit.
4 fights? Is there 4 fights on this thing? It's not a triple header.
It's 4 fights now because they just announced this shit like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on the prelims like LB said.
Hold on,
no, it's the actual opener.
Hold on, what time this shit starting?
That's a good fucking question. It should be 9. I'm assuming. It better be 9.
Like a pay-per-view card.
Yeah, no. So it probably would have been if that was if they were continuing to fight, if they were continuing to air fights. Let's see. 4 bouts sent off. Where the fuck is this? What time is this shit on? It's 9:00. Yeah, there we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is not bad. I guess.
Nah, that's cool. Shit.
Yeah,
It's just I'm looking at 4 fights, well, 3.5 or
right. Yeah, and then of course, like the other fights on the card, we got for some reason, we got Julio Cesar Martinez, who's fighting on PBC. I mean, dude has been with Matchroom for a minute, so why he's on a PBC card like this in a fight defending his title is that's weird to me. But one thing about Julio Cesar Martinez, he's gonna bring the war against somebody, and he's facing someone who's a little bit lesser known with Angelina Cordova, but who's another little fighter who can punch. He's 18-0 with 1 draw with 12 knockouts. So that one might actually be one of them sleeper fights.
Yeah, because Martinez defense just be coming and going sometimes. So
hell yeah,
he hasn't improved in years. It feels like.
He hasn't. Like, I feel like the best we seen of him was that time he beat up that English kid.
Yeah, the one with the high pitched voice.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. Like
that's Sonny's brother, right?
Was that?
Isn't that Sonny's brother, Charles Edwards, or no?
No, that wasn't. That wasn't him. Not that. Was it? No, it was Charlie Edwards. Yeah, it was Charlie Edwards. Yeah, that was. I was talking about another one. There was another English guy that he fought that had a high pitched voice. Because that's what I remember.
Yeah, he was beating the shit out of them English niggas.
Yeah, he did. But yeah. And honestly, I don't think Martinez has actually really been that focused. Like, dude has just been like doing whatever.
Like, what does he do? Like how people be like, well, like, Mike Alvarado was on some street shit. Mike Tyson used to just be doing whatever. Like, I mean, but like, so what is he doing? Like, what's his story? I mean.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, when he's on, he's a great fighter. Like, he's fun to watch and everything like that. But when he's not, though, dude began his ass. He began his ass handed to him by Chocolatito. Like, yeah. So it's like, yeah. I mean, hopefully, but like I said, that fight at least though, I'm pretty sure will probably be like a war of some sort. And then we got the rematch between Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela. Which was I'm glad they actually got this off, because Chris Colbert
low-key, this card kind of dope.
Yeah, because Valenzuela should have won their first fight, like, and it was a dope fight too, like
Yeah. Although there's somebody on here who you thought Colbert did enough to win.
That would be me. I stand by that.
Yeah, because I mean Colbert, like, I mean
that private school curriculum ain't the best everywhere. Tell you that.
And then Colbert, I mean, he, like I said, at least he showed dog in this fight, which he didn't show against Hector Luis Garcia.
Got the dog shit beat out of him. That's what, like,
and that's also true. That's also extremely true.
Like, that nigga was getting hurt like off the first meaningful punch. I'm like, damn, nigga, like, I think it was perpetually hurt the whole fight.
That's also facts.
God damn, those judges are trash. My God.
So what are we thinking? So who do we think is going? Who do you think was going to win this?
Colbert might get knocked out this time, bro.
And honestly, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm actually thinking Venezuela is actually going to, because Colbert could not hurt Venezuela for shit. He couldn't. Like, I mean,
he had his moments where he would be outboxing dude, and Venezuela just be looking at him like holding back. Like, I don't know. It's like that nigga was having a Prize Picks performance or some shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, I honestly think Valenzuela will probably knock him out this time. Probably, like, I don't know if it's 10 or 12 rounds. Actually, let me see if that's.
Man, if that nigga, he could knock this nigga out in like 4 rounds, yo.
I mean, he almost knocked him out early, anyways. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit better not go past 6.
Oh yeah, it's a 12-round fight. So yeah, I might go with Venezuela knocking Colbert out in probably like 6 or something like that.
Venezuela gonna knock this nigga out in 4 rounds, bro.
Yeah. P, what do you think?
I'm once again Colbert decision.
Oh,
Valenzuela sucks. Like, Ryo sucks. Come on, man.
Do you know how bad Colbert have to suck if he going life and death with this nigga did?
Yeah, if he doesn't get
going more death than life.
If he doesn't get knocked down, he easily wins. Just stay upright.
Stay upright.
Man, who paid off these judges, nigga? Like, oh my god, this nigga said literally like he could knock you around the whole fight. Just stay up, nigga. Like,
yeah, because Colbert was in the first one, Colbert was moonwalking too many fucking times in that fight.
I mean, there was a couple of rounds he was zombie walking.
Yeah, like
a couple. How about several?
Yeah. I'm like, goddamn, yo, is Billie Jean playing in the background? Why is he moonwalking so goddamn much, nigga? Like,
Thank you, nigga. I started to see fucking random white squares in the ring. I'm like,
I'm saying, like,
this nigga moving, man. Like
yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, Pilot, what about you, man? What you think?
I'm gonna pick Colbert. I think in a rematch, usually the better boxer wins, and I think that'll be the case here. I know Colbert left Benavidez' team. I forgot who he's training with now, a prominent trainer, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Like Colbert's basically a shittier version of Rolly, so I'm picking. I mean, El Rayo's a shittier version of Rolly, so I'm gonna roll with.
Wait, a shittier version of Rolly?
Okay, he's like Rolly. He's basically.
I'm like, does that even exist, bro?
He's basically Rolly level, I would say. So, and
after Rolly and that old man, Rolly's his own level.
Yeah, I mean, if he really wants it, because I feel like he's gonna get cut for sure if he loses his fight. So maybe he gets to. I'm rolling Colbert though. I'm rolling Colbert.
By what?
Decision.
Okay. And that might be the safe bet for us. So me and LB are going for the knockout, and Pilot and P are going for Colbert decision.
So this is the most polarizing I think we've been all year. Like,
yeah, seriously.
2 old with the knockouts, 2 young niggas with the whole decision.
Whole decision.
That's what that whole ass nigga gonna need.
You know, but like I said, I mean, I'm really anticipating this fight because because I know Valenzuela has a whole chip on his shoulder, and Colbert was making niggas mad too. He was making everyone mad, like, you know.
Yeah, like Colbert, like
yeah. So yeah, this should be dope.
He's good for the sport. I'll say that. Like, you know,
he is. You know, he is, like, I mean, because like I said, because I wasn't really a believer in Dude, but Dude has a place. You just need him to be a little bit more serious, though. You know?
Yeah, it's like I felt like he had like a 2 or 3 fight prime or peak, and it's like he's just been like trash since.
Right.
Everybody just be like, it's like the whole Latin world be taking a turn beating his ass now.
He knocked out King Tug, stopped King Tug, I think, and another guy. But yeah, I think he's kind of small, right? He moved to 135. He's not, kind of small.
Yeah, he's not small because before he never used to sit down his punches, but when Dude sit down his punches, Dude was knocking. Dude had shows like surprising pop. So I'm just hoping this time he actually understands that he's gonna need to sit down his punches against Valenzuela. Like, try to get him to
do some more training then if he can, because I ain't trying to hear that shit once Andy Cruz started just beating the shit out of Dude.
Yo, facts.
Like, nah, nigga, y'all look, man. It's like, I know with the music, I be one of these niggas who just don't be impressed like that. But with boxing, I get older, I'm just more like, look, nigga, it's your job, bro. Get fucking better.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that's it. Like, just get fucking better. It's your job, nigga.
Facts. And then we got the main event, which is, like I said, it's kind of the main event only really came about because there was a whole controversy about it in the first place. I'll talk about David Morrell and Sina Agbeko. Before Morrell's previous fight, Agbeko was supposed to be the opponent for him. But what happened was apparently he didn't pass like a physical or something like that. And Agbeko was, and this was on, it was supposed to be fucking Tank and Ryan Garcia, supposed to be on that card. And then what happened was Cena Agbeko, he went on Twitter and was like, "Nah, that's bullshit." Like, they didn't, like, he didn't feel no physical and shit like that. It was a whole controversy.
He was arguing about pay or some shit, or getting lowballed or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was the whole issue. So they were like, Morrell went and he fought someone that was a lot worse, and then he won easy, and then it's like, okay, and Agbeko still raised like a big stink about it. So Yeah, he got a main event fight, so that's and Agbeko is, I mean, he hits hard. There's no question about that, though. But he can be outboxed. I mean, dude lost to Vladimir Shishkin, who should be making more noise than he is now.
It should have been the fight from Morrell, to be honest, but
facts. We talked about that last time. Like,
yeah,
Shishkin, like, kind of would be a good opponent for Morrell.
Yeah, but Shishkin, I mean, I don't know. They're moving him kind of funny. I don't know what that is, but Shishkin is actually the goods. Agbeko has power, so it's like, okay, at least he's gonna come to fight, But he can easily be outboxed. And Morrell, the fact is, Morrell still hasn't had 10 fights yet. So, but
this is his 10th, right?
Yeah, this will be 10. So now, I mean, obviously predictions. I think Morrell will probably beat dude. He'll probably knock him out, like at some point. Like, I'm guessing probably maybe like 6.
He's definitely stopping him.
Yeah, he's definitely
stopping him.
Yeah, I'm calling it for a 6-round stoppage on this one. It'll be an entertaining stoppage, I'm sure.
4 rounds. I say he stops him in 3 or 4.
5.
P.
I think Agbeko will hold on a little bit longer, but I think 8th round he's out of there.
Yeah, because like I said, Agbeko, obviously he's Ghanaian, and all Ghanaian fighters are pretty tough like that. But there's also, but Agbeko is not on David Morrell's level, so it's like, Morrell should get rid of him. But it should be entertaining. But that is basically the Showtime card. Like, that's gonna be the final Showtime boxing card for the time being. Hope and then, like I said, it's good. It'll be good TV at least. If anything. So yeah, it'll be at 9:00 on Showtime. Final one, and then on DAZN. And Deontay Jones said, "How to tag you on this?" I mean, we're all watching the comments, so it's like you mention any of our names, we'll see it.
Yeah. What up, cuz?
Yeah. I think he meant the guy. I think he meant Steph or something like that.
Oh, okay. But but Deontay Jones, we're talking. The next fight, though, P is going to be in the area in Phoenix. Well, it's not Phoenix. It's it's Arizona, not Phoenix, though.
It's in the Phoenix area. Glendale.
It's in the Phoenix area, yeah.
Glendale's right outside of Phoenix.
Yeah, for the and this is for the for the flyweight unification between Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards. And then this is the card, though. However, I think Eddie kind of dropped the ball with. I know me and Pi were talking about this a little earlier before the cast. Like, the fight is cool, the fight's cool, and the co-main is cool. But this is a card where I think, as we mentioned before, this has a lot of the British fighters on there, where it should have been more Americanized or even more Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it was one of those cards. And fun things, too, is like, I don't think it was as marketed as Haney and Prograis were. So is either. So
my only complaint is I wish Ashton Silva was on this card, but
yeah, but he's a Jake Paul fighter though, so he's.
I meant on the Jake Paul card. My bad.
Yeah,
yeah. I feel like this is like the little big brother fight to Haney Prograis. Like, this is like the little brother fight to that. Like,
yeah, no. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, it didn't. I don't think it got the promo it deserved, but I feel like it's more the timing. This was always a spring-summer fight.
Right.
These niggas do this shit at the end of the year as like an afterthought that they got on some, like, yo, it's an afterthought, but it's a real good afterthought, and we put it at the end of the year. You know what I mean? Which is cool. It just, I felt like if it didn't have the Haney Prograis fight right before it, this fight would get a little more buzz because it was talked about. Mad people been wanting this fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now that it's here, it's just like
their face-to-face was good.
Yeah, it was
really good, really good.
Yeah,
but I also feel like Bam ain't bringing that energy to give Edwards more to feed off of either.
Right, because I mean, and Bam, Bam is the goods. I mean, Bam, great boxer, has good power, everything like that. Like, dude has been bringing it. Like, dude had a damn near fighter of the year campaign last year, but he's only fought once this year. You know, it's just like, you know, I mean, I think
did he get his jaw broken that fight?
Yeah, he got his jaw broken that fight. That was the whole reason why. Like, I think he got broken like 2 places or some shit like that. So yeah, you know, I mean, he went and it went 12 too. So you know, that's tough. You know, it's yeah, it's like, but I think, and fun things too is you would have never known it because the first face to face, like, dude was kind of chunky. So it's like I'm thinking to myself, so it's like, huh, you know, a broken jaw, but he's looking like he's kind of like he's not really in shape like that. You know,
makes you think.
Yeah, it does. You know, but it looks like it's still, but it's still good fight. And then Sonny Edwards, you know, Sonny Edwards has, you know, obviously if you watched him on Probellum cards or Matchroom cards, like, you know, dude can box his ass off. Dude is slick as shit. Dude is fast. You know, power. He doesn't have a lot of power. Although I've seen him drop people. Like he's dropped people. So it's not like he can't punch. He's just not that type of fighter. You know, so. However, though, he does talk a mile a minute. He knows how to talk up a fight, and you know he has a whole following on Twitter too. So like, motherfuckers like fuck with him on Twitter because he's always, you know, because for one thing or another, whether of course with him and I know P's met him before, and you know, dude does love black women, all that type of shit. Like, dude doesn't hide any of that shit. Like, dude is personable. That's a good word. That's a good word to use. Personable.
Hey, I mean, he got the interview on the Ring Gang YouTube channel and website.
Absolutely, yeah, we got
that for sure. I mean,
yeah. So definitely interview something. So you definitely watch that, man. So and then Pete just got approved to be in the house for that. So that's gonna be a good look. So Pete will be there, you know, in the desert and everything like that. You know, watching that shit live. So,
Private school in the building.
Yes, sir. So, man, Pete, since you are going to be there, so what are your thoughts, man? Who do you think is going to win this fight?
This is going to be such a good fight. It's tough because this is really a one that could go either way.
Right.
It depends on the judges, because their styles are, it's like oil and water. It's really a preference thing. But honestly, I think I'm a slightly favor Sonny. I just feel like Bam, his past couple of fights he hasn't looked all that good in his past couple of fights. He got his jaw broke. He's been more hittable recently. Yeah. Against a guy like Sonny, Sonny's definitely going to tag him up. I think his footwork is going to give Bam a lot of problems. I don't know if Bam's going to be able to really cut the ring off against him. It's just a matter of, I feel like Bam's going to get some points off of aggression, and Sonny does at times like to mix it up for better or for worse for his own good, even though he's kind of slick. Like, he's not like a slick guy. Do you think he's a slick light puncher that just, he's just going to run around? No, he'll mix it up at times just to show that he can, and that might get him in trouble at times, and I think he'll lose rounds like that, where Bam's just trying to overwork him and just outpoint him and just have more of an output. So it's going to be a close one. I favor Sonny in like a 7-5 type of fight. It's really, I could see it going the other way, though. It's really close. But I think Sonny will just edge it out.
That's what it is. Hey, LB, what about you, bro?
Man, Sonny Edwards gonna just outbox the shit out this dude, yo. This shit gonna be like 117, 111, maybe 120, 110 type shit.
Damn, you're not even giving this nigga that, I mean, Bam, even, you know, Bam is, you're not even giving him like a prayer in this fight.
Nope, he tailor made. He tailor made for this fight, man.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna damn win. If he wins this shit, it's because he hurt Sonny, and Sonny just can't recover. And it's basically what happens is what I thought Prograis would do to Haney.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? But Edwards could take a good shot. You know, he's never been like too hurt before or whatnot. So we'll see. But definitely Sonny by like lopsided decision. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think maybe you think that Sonny will probably be able at least to knock him down like once? Because like I said, Sonny doesn't have a lot of KOs, but I've seen him. He's dropped people. Like he
throws enough shots to where like he isn't like a complete like how people try to make he's a neutralizer, he's a stinker boxer. Nah, like he moves a lot but he still throws enough. He still commands the ring.
Right.
As far as a knockdown, I don't think so. Like the Bam, he's not somebody who just comes in like moves pressures like all randomly or off kilter or whatnot.
Right.
He is more methodical, steady. He's not explosive, so I don't think he'll be in a compromisable situation or spot where he'll just get it up, do something crazy, and I don't think Edwards is like the sharp, the lightning fast counter guy either.
But he throws pretty fast though.
No, he does. I mean, because I look at it more like, these niggas so small. Like he throw quick, but like, but with the type of power sharpness to where like he's like, if it was a nigga like a Acelino Freitas or somebody who's more like kind of Aki with the balance and footwork and pressure, I might say, he might get clipped by Edwards or whatnot, but I don't really see it. Like,
so decision there. Pilot, what about you?
This is a tough one. I'm hoping this is our last chance, other than the 12-23 Day of Reckoning card. We're not even there. This is our last chance to see a big name, quote unquote, big name fight of the year matchup, and I'm hoping this is it. Because all of them's been washed, washings. So I'm hoping we're getting a good one. I don't know. I feel like Bam, he got his jaw cracked. And that was against somebody who's in his 20s. Like Bam had a fighter of the year campaign, but he was fighting guys that were washed and past it. So his only chance is if British Chin gets activated. But I think Sonny will be able to evade that, and I'm gonna pick Sonny in a close decision. Is it at Bam's home or no? It's not, right?
What's that?
Bam from Texas or Arizona?
No, Bam's from Texas.
Yeah,
okay. Bam's from San Diego.
It's going to be Mexican Arizona shit. So hopefully there's no fuckery on the card. What were you say, Pete? My fault. What were you saying?
I said that Bam is from Texas. He's from San Antonio. This is in Arizona.
Yeah.
But it's one of those random places that Eddie be, I guess he be having like a globe and he be just like spilling that shit spin and he points the fingers on it. Okay, this is where this is going to be.
Like Coming to America, Eddie.
Yeah.
What random card we gonna throw this weekend? Like,
because Sonny has been dropped. Sonny has been dropped with somebody with 0 KOs. That kind of worries me. But I think I saw that fight with Sonny against Alvarado, and he showed me he got some dog because Alvarado's a good fighter.
Yeah, because Alvarado is a mean motherfucker and can actually punch.
He can punch, and Sonny beat him handily. And
part of things, that was actually his closest fight on the cards because that was like a 7-5 on 2 of the cards. So that was a very close one.
And shouts out to Edwards because most of these British niggas don't be coming across seas.
So this is Sonny's first fight in America and everything like that. So I mean, I do think Sonny's gonna really try and make a real effort to really entertain the crowd. I mean, I feel like LB too. I honestly think Sonny's movement, his lateral movement, his side to side and counter punching will probably give Bam fits right now. Like a lot, it'll give him a lot of power. And like I said, Bam will probably win a couple rounds just maybe off aggression because Sonny is kind of a slow starter. But I think once Sonny gets into what he's doing, Bam's not going to keep up, and it's going to be like maybe like a 118, 110 type of deal. And
the fight going to start in the 3rd round, bro.
Yeah, I think Sonny will make an emphatic statement. And I just opened up FanDuel because I wanted to look at their odds. I mean, obviously Sonny is the plus 160 underdog just overall, but when I look at their method of victories, Bam by decision is minus 108. Bam KO is plus 550. Draw is 1600. Sonny to win by decision is plus 200, which is actually kind of surprising. It's 200. But the KO one is plus 1700. So it's like, yeah. So if you want to put, so if there's a fuckery bet you want to try to put something on, you might as well put it on a Sonny KO, just to see if it hits or not. Like, I'm not saying go ahead and put $100 on that shit because you might be smoking rock if you're doing that, but put a little something on that, just see what you can actually do. Because he's dropped people. I mean, I'm just waiting now for the specials groups the specials to start coming up. Yeah, because I want to see if there's a knockdown or whatever. I'll definitely probably put some cheese on that or something like that. But yeah, no, it should be a good fight. And then, like I said, the co-main is actually doing with Akhmadaliev, though, making his comeback after losing his belts against Kevin Gonzalez. Should be a good fight. And then this is where Eddie kind of stumbles in terms of what he did with the card. Like, you're in America. Like, why are you putting a lot of majority? Like the fighters that are on the UK matchroom cards shouldn't be the majority on this card. Like, this is where I think Eddie kind of failed. Like, there's a lot of like the British fighters on the UK cards that are on this card, and then, like, I get it. You want to bring them to America, but you shouldn't have had so fucking many of these fighters on there. Like, it should be a little bit, maybe one or two of them, but not like a whole, not like having 70% of them on there. Like, this is where I think Eddie stumbled a lot. So this is where, and like I said, I mean, so yeah, if you don't want to watch the whole card, just to let you know, I mean, I'm gonna watch the whole card regardless because it is what it is, what I do. So, but yeah, Eddie, you could have did a little bit better with the matchmaking, tighten up the matchmaking just a little bit on this one. And then last but certainly not least, we got Jake Paul on Friday in LB's neighborhood, I think, or close to it.
Nah, nigga, that's just Orlando.
Nigga, everywhere in Florida is in this nigga's a neighborhood, bro. But Jake Paul.
The Robeisy Ramirez fight was in my neighborhood. I give you that.
And I told you to go to that shit, but you said no. Okay, never mind. You was like,
because you had the Haney Prograis, and then Thurman Stanionis was still up in the air, like,
yeah.
And this is Robeisy Ramirez, like, yeah, cool, but like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So hindsight is 2020.
Like that sometime, man.
Hindsight is 2020, my nigga. But now Jake Paul, obviously, now the whole marketing aspect of this one is like Jake Paul's gonna fight an actual boxer this time. Ooh, and to me, it's kind of, I mean, well, shout out to Most Valuable Promotions because they are actively giving us passes to go to their fights. Like, they like I haven't signed up a goddamn thing for Most Valuable Promotions. Like, when I do this, but they sent us. I don't even know how they even got this email. Got our Ring Gang email. So, but they be sending it. It was like, hey, like, do you want to get this pass enough for this fight? Make sure you do this fight. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like that, really?
All right. Don't mind if I do. Just throw one in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, exactly. And P's been a beneficiary of that. Shout outs to P on that one. So it's like, shout out to Most Valuable Promotions for hooking us up with credentials. Like, that's a good look. But I'm not gonna lie though, them marketing as Jake Paul fighting an actual boxer always it's fun because boxing is full of fuckery. Like, we've seen fighters come out of nowhere, or they try to, like, they're like, oh, okay, they build up their record, but as soon as they run into the one jobber or journeyman or whatever, they get themselves knocked the fuck out. And then Jake Paul's fighting Andre August, who is an actual boxer or whatever. I mean, there's not a lot of his fights on YouTube or whatever there, but he's a decent fighter. So it's one of those things like, can he actually do anything against Jake Paul? That's most of the thing. Like, and honestly, that's the only appeal. Like whether Jake Paul wins or not is like because I mean it's like Jake Paul probably should win, but it wouldn't surprise me if he gets knocked out. It's like one of those things. It's like I still look at it as like a circus fight because I don't really take Jake Paul's boxing seriously, his actual boxing because it's kind of poor, you know. But he's a hell of a promoter though. I'm not, you know, but the fight I'm absolutely looking for on that card though is Franchon Cruz DeZern and Shadesha Green. That's the co-main, and that's the fight I'm looking forward to. You know, because the Franchon Cruz DeZern, you know, wants her title back, and this is for one of the vacant title I think Savannah Marshall gave up.
Or for a title. Okay, I was going to ask you. It's for a title.
Yeah, and then Shadesha Green, I know she got some criticism from her last fight because she wasn't really in shape or whatever. She wasn't looking like the killer she had actually been. And, you know, and Shadesha Green and Franchon's been, you know, jawing back and forth. So I'm actually, I know I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking at the odds for this fight too. And the odds are also, again, are kind of crazy in a way.
Right.
Like,
who the favorite?
The favorite is Shadesha Green. She's minus 800. Cruz DeZern is plus 490.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. For
off-ass shit.
Yeah, for a Green decision, it's minus 188. Green KO is plus 350. Draw is 1280. Cruz DeZern decision is plus 680. And Cruz DeZern KO is plus 1200. And the funny thing is, too, is Cruz DeZern, now I know, you know she has power, but she just throws her punches in a way that she throws a lot of overhands and stuff like that. She doesn't throw them really straight like that, but when she lands, it's clearly she busts some of these broads up. But she doesn't get a lot of stoppages because you know, she's not really much of a combination puncher. She's just like she'll club you with one punch at a time.
I just hope she doesn't sing the national anthem before her fight again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, you don't need all your energy. Well, you needed all the energy for Savannah Marshall, but Green, you got a younger in her prime, like.
And I'm pretty sure Shadesha Green is gonna be like she got that because she got criticism for being out of shape in her last fight. She didn't look good, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty
neither
sure
one looked good in their last fights.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, Marshall Cruz DeZern was a struggle to watch because it was so fucking.
Man.
Yeah.
But I've seen worse though. I've seen worse. Like it had its little moments, but damn.
Yeah, no,
it was a rough ass fight. Jeez.
Yeah, seriously. Like it was too rough. It was too rough for my. Yeah, it was just like nah. Like they gotta do better. She gotta do better though. But so what are we thinking though? Do you think Shadesha Green actually finally wins a world title, and you know, or does Cruz DeZern cause a minor upset? I mean, what do you think?
As bad as damn Shadesha Green looked last time. Wow, this is a hard one, man. Honestly, a part of me feel like Franchon Cruz DeZern, like her style naturally will bother a Shadesha Green. Because Green needs like her space to operate,
right?
And DeZern, she just thrives off that whole chaotic energy. Like she don't let you operate.
No.
And you know, I think she'll just maybe ring generalship her way to a win.
Like you think it would just be a straight up decision?
Yeah, like a 6 rounds to 4 type of, but a rough fight. But with Green having a few, flashy counters, few moments, because DeZern gonna fall in there sometimes, and but I see it as like DeZern also gonna get a lot of her damn hustle punches that's gonna be really seen.
Right. And
that's how she's gonna take it. Like almost like a Sean Porter her way to a win in a way.
That's actually that's a perfect example. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. P, what about you?
I think it's going to be a rough fight, but I'm going to go Shadeja by decision. Very close decision, but decision nonetheless.
And
Like,
probably, what about you? What about you?
like 6'4" type.
I'm gonna rock with Shadeja Green getting a knockout like in the 7th round.
Okay. Yeah, and like I said, Cruiser has never been stopped before. And Cruiser, I mean, she took bombs from that roided up Mexican woman that was in like she took real bombs from her and didn't go
From
down.
that man.
Yeah, from that man.
What
Like,
is she talking about?
yo,
Oh wow.
I still remember that interview. I remember because
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this woman's voice is deep. I was like, yeah, I was taken aback. I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yes.
Yeah, she got thumped by her, but then she was roided up big time. So it was like, yeah, so
It was almost two niggas in that fight.
Yeah, so I remember she got her bounce back and everything, but I was like, God damn, like geez, like that's a whole man. But yeah, because I was like, I never heard a woman's voice that deep like that ever.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, like where's the
Well,
goatee?
damn, tell everyone voice. That bitch had the Candyman voice. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
seriously.
I'll pass.
Yeah, that was mad unacceptable, yo. But for this one, I mean, I think Green will win a comfortable decision. I think she'll get like maybe a 7-3 decision. But Cruiser will probably bring it. Like Cruiser will probably won't let her breathe. Like I think like the LB said, probably Sean Porter make that fight a lot tougher than it needs to be though. But as for Shadeja will probably separate herself at least a little bit by just outworking her even more and like hurting her more for that. But it has the potential to be a very rough ass fight. It also has the potential to be a fight of the year too, depending how you want to look at it. It just depends on who bleeds first. It should be a good card. And then Joannes Tellez, is on there too. Found his way. It's funny how some PBC fighters or whatever find their way onto all these random cards lately, but it's because Showtime's going out of business, so fighters got to fight. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's on a Friday night though. It's not on Saturday. It's on a Friday night. So if you don't got shit going on Friday and nothing like that,
it's not pay-per-view. So
it's not pay-per-view either. So it's like
the Zone Friday night. This what card is this? Jake Paul?
Yeah, Jake Paul. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Remind me, nigga, please.
Yeah, I mean, well, also we got to circulate some shit, and also we probably got to do some Jake Paul related tweets or whatever. So,
are we making a prediction on the Jake Paul fight?
I mean, I think Jake Paul.
I guess he wins.
Yeah. I mean, Jake Paul will probably win a decision. They'll make it that he wins a decision. I don't think he'll knock dude out, but I mean, Jake Paul clearly has a level of that he operates at. Like if they're not MMA fighter or anything like that, he's not gonna knock him out. Like I just think it might be one of those fights that like they might be like, okay, let's bring him to look good just a little bit, and then say, now if Andre August destroys him, I'm like, hey, he asked for it. He asked for a legit fighter. But somehow, some way, I just think it's just it's not really off. I just think Jake Paul's gonna win a decision, and it's not really because I just think they're gonna make it so they continue the gravy train. You know what I mean? Get him that ranking.
Yeah, I mean, but if that gravy train is getting us some damn decent undercard fights like it has been giving us,
I think that. I mean, obviously that's the whole thing because. He's obviously fighting, but just to give fighters that assign them a look. So that's why I just think it's just gonna be a decision, not because of any skill. It's like they're just gonna make it be a decision. It's one of those things.
And I like how this time he don't have Serrano headlining or co-main. He has
I think
Green.
Yeah, I think Serrano has her own fight. I think they're putting together for probably for 2024 or some shit like that.
Word.
So, but yeah, like I said, it's a loaded weekend of boxing. There's something for everyone this coming weekend. The last loaded weekend of boxing, for this year, and the last card from Showtime. So yeah, make sure that you tune in for that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much come to the end of our show tonight. And Deontay Jones, don't think I forgot about you, motherfucker. Yes, the Eagles we still hold them tiebreakers. Like that 5 seed is temporary. Like we just have to win out, and we can go back. We go into 2, and the Niners, if they lose one more game, hopefully in their last one game in their last 4. So yeah, I still keep the faith. But wherever you guys are, it's always a given that the Cowboys are going to fuck up in the playoffs. They always do. And the last couple of years, it's been to the Niners. So it's like, yeah, I'm not worried about that. If Dak had the type of games that the Eagles had, like especially in a row, the Cowboys would have a couple more L's. So I'm not even worried about that. But yet, though, still people still manage to hit me up, and one of my group chats is talking about Patrick. You're not here to defend yourself. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, don't leave me alone. Like, get off my dick. Go do this. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's exciting times, man. For the things are tightening up in the playoff race. And I am confident that the Eagles will not see wild card weekend. And truthfully, I hope that they don't really, because I think some of them cats need an extra week off to get their minds right. So on some serious shit, and the coordinators need to get their fucking mind right. Especially our fucking defensive coordinator. I don't know what the fuck they thought he was doing. Cowboys scored that fucking well. That's unacceptable. But hey, I'm not mad though. Things happen for a reason.
Hold on, did y'all get blown out? What was the score?
Nigga, don't ask questions, nigga. They lost.
Damn,
nigga.
like you a hoe, dog.
Nigga, I always want to be knowing shit, nigga. Like just
I just want to learn this wonderful game. Nah, fuck this trash ass sport, nigga. Boxing.
Nah, nigga. Then the Eagles lost. Nigga. That's all you need to know, bro. Niggas always want to know.
Hold on, did they get Ebony Bridges or Regis Prograde?
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Prograde it is.
See, Deontay, see what you made this nigga. This nigga's now here. He's trying to talk shit to me now, and he don't know the score.
I mean, if you just tell me the truth, then I'll just be like, all right, okay,
word. Nah, they lost, nigga. That's the truth, nigga.
That loss sounds like it was an ass whooping type of loss.
I mean, the score inconsequential to what happened, nigga. They just lost, nigga.
Damn, them niggas got Prograde then.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my little rant. So yes, LB, man, what's your final thoughts? That's
nothing, man. Just glad to be back, having fun. Talking boxing with these niggas and these damn football fans. I mean, Vince McMahon made his appearance again. Vince McMahon back. We're gonna start getting different storylines, and we're gonna start running shit a little differently now that Vince is back. He's like, what the fuck, nigga? Chill. But now, I got hit up my man. I was about to say public. Damn, I'm hungry, nigga. I could eat a sub or some shit right now. Jeez, but I'd have to cook right now, and it's like, who's gonna make like steak and eggs like at midnight?
Nigga, you live in Florida. You tell me there's no 24-hour joints, nigga.
I mean, yeah, but it's like sometimes you don't want they shit like that.
Nigga, at night I want anyone to cook for me. I don't want to cook myself, nigga. Shit.
When you're a prince of the universe, you'll indulge in such luxuries as cooking for yourself sometimes.
Nigga, I live in the boonies, nigga. I have to drive if I want late night food, nigga.
That's why your ass should be cooking, nigga. Like you be damn risking horror movie adventures to go and get a Philly cheese at midnight.
Hey man, the Philly cheese is the way, bro.
Nigga, Florida, I'm not risking all that, and I mean, like, for some Denny's or some McDonald's, or let me see what else up till 3.
In-N-Out, Cookout. Don't you have all them shits in your area?
And I don't know the fuck is an In-N-Out. We ain't got that, nigga. Like, you're talking about like late night, like COVID killed a lot of shit. You just got the Denny's, the IHOP, and anything else is just till 3, but you're talking about 24 hours and like so. But yeah, I got holla at Prolific, see what's good with his the finish up of the Pizza Wars cartoon. That shit's gonna be fire. I don't want to drop that before the end of the year. But yeah, it's almost done. You know, big things popping. Just be on the lookout for a lot more shit. Trying to get some more clips up, more videos, more knockouts, more highlights, more training, all of that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I still ain't get to damn do an article this year, but we still got time. Hopefully boxing, you know, we got another stack week this weekend. Hopefully the fights end up being good. I felt like the Haney Prograis card really wasn't good on paper. It kind of over delivered with all the damn like shock value.
Right.
So, you know, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because sometimes I'd rather something over deliver. I'd rather something that is average over deliver than something that's real good but underperforms. Like,
Facts.
yeah, you give me all these stacked name pay-per-view fights, and then all these niggas is scared of each other and they fight like hoes. Who the fuck wants that? But then you say, all right, we got these niggas, we got this domestic level nigga here, we got this Mexican, we got this Japanese guy no one hears about, we got this Argentinian nigga could punch, okay, this African nigga tough, and you just get a whole bunch of crazy niggas, and then it's like it's just some random shit. You're like, it's low key giving toaster leave-ins.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, these niggas go to war, and you got you a fucking card, and you're like, oh shit, pay-per-view was on point. Yeah. So yeah, so it's cool to see shit just work itself out. Hopefully this week keeps that same energy. Yeah. Shout out to Anthony. Yeah, I feel you. That's usually the case, but this year just been a little different. Like, we've still been getting good quality co-mains and undercard bouts this year. Like, it's just a little different this year, because you got to remember, even Haney Loma had fucking Blue Nose Valdez rematch.
Right.
And shit, and the Plan Benavidez card, shit, this card this week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been happening. So, you know, hopefully we just keep that energy keeps happening, and that's it. I ain't really got much to say. Y'all niggas tune in Thursday. I'm definitely gonna be here. If I'm not here, like, niggas done burnt me out. Yo, real shit. Like, I'm packed out if I ain't here Thursday. Like, I gotta make it Thursday. So just gotta make it. Whatever the fucking Trey Songs is, nigga. But yeah, just gotta make. I'm be here Thursday. We going back on this music, this all the fuckery. It's gonna be a real rant, because niggas got mad shit to talk about. Like, fuck this music shit, nigga. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. But niggas got bars. Niggas got to get some shit off. So definitely Thursday we back in this motherfucker.
Absolutely. Word up. AOP, your final thoughts?
Well, I won't be here ranting because I will be in Phoenix. I'll be ranting to the hot air because it'll be nice to have at least 70-degree weather for once, as opposed to 30s and 40s. What up?
Yeah, I think Deontay Jones said it was starting to get cold over there, and I was like, does it get really cold in Arizona like that?
No, I looked. It's gonna be like 70s, so okay. I'm fine with 70.
That's good. That's what it's been down here, like 60, 70. So you gonna enjoy that, my nigga.
70s works for me. If it's like California, because I remember when I went to California like a couple of years ago in December, it was like 70. So I'm like, I can deal with this. I'm cool.
Yeah, I remember you were in California for that PBC card the same when I was in Vegas for the Haney shit. You talking about that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
For tanking Pitbull.
Yeah, you were there for that. I forgot you were there for that shit.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice that 70-degree weather. So
you made me think of the Rolly clip when you said that.
Oh yeah, the Rolly clip too. Yeah,
the only nigga who could pop up in a ring game cast multiple times with no fucking fight on the schedule.
Right. Right.
Wow.
You know,
but other than that, let's hope it's a good weekend of boxing. This was a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Private school niggas winning. We're going to keep winning. So Go take your mud somewhere else. But you know what it is. It's ring game.
Yo, why you so disrespectful with it? Like, damn, like you gotta be mean about it. Like, that's why niggas don't like you, private school motherfuckers. Like, y'all just can't just be smug and smile and just be like, yes, my parents are still together. Yes, they live together. My dog is well fed. He's not fighting people and biting people. Yes, I have cable. Yes, I have 2 consoles actually. Yes, I get to eat what I want. I have piano lessons. Yes, like, oh, that's not good enough. Like really.
I mean, all I gotta say is, you know what I'm saying, us private school niggas, we never had to picture Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis because we had it because we wasn't dead broke.
Fuck y'all niggas. Oh my god, like it's so many people just like, yo, fuck you OnlyFans motherfuckers, fuck you tall niggas, fuck you light skinned niggas, fuck you out the mud niggas, fuck you private school. It's like a lot of niggas just like, there's just too much shit went on in boxing. Like everybody won. Like the only niggas lost harder than in boxing, motherfuckers who don't even box. They throw footballs and they spread wings.
Again, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you again, nigga. Shit.
Yo, Pilot, what it do?
Yeah, take it home.
I don't got much. I think we ranted. Shouts out to everybody out there in the chat. God bless y'all. Ring Game Radio, baby.
This
nigga sound like you took that bottle home, nigga. Shit. But nah, salute. I ain't have no jokes for Pilot like that because like this nigga, he kind of represented on the podcast last time I heard him. Yeah, I mean, little shout out. He ain't had no damn. Oh, let me crack jokes. Talking about I can't handle certain weather, like nigga, like
nigga, that was
like
wrong,
I'ma
nigga.
Die, like dude.
Yeah, that's a nigga.
This
wrong,
nigga Rome stay in hoodies and shit, bro. Like nigga, I don't be rocking hoodies and jackets and shit. I take this weather, yo. Like fuck all that. Like it be hot as fuck down here. So when they get 60, nigga, I be rejoicing like King P going to Arizona, nigga. Like
shit. But
yeah, yo, sorry, Anthony, man. I mean, you saying a lot of questions and shit. We wrapping it up, bro. Like, Haney Matias would be a great fight next. I'm not gonna because look, dude, we ain't even get a chance to do the poll topics, bro. Like, so we definitely gonna jump on those
Thursday. We can do those Thursday. Get some good votes.
Yeah, we definitely going. But yeah, my bad, bro. Good to see you in here, though. Yeah, you had to say these questions, man. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I know it's true though with the fucking, but I don't. The 55, I don't complain. Like, 40 is my complain starter. When it gets to 40 down here, then I complain. But anything else, I'm cool.
Yeah, 40 is light work to me though. When it starts getting to like 20 degrees and shit like that, then you start.
Because then y'all still some hoes. Because I just hit up my nigga PJ and he'll just be like, "The fuck, hey LB, it's like 3 below, like." Like I think I'm gonna train in the mountains today. I can't even do this nigga voice, but I'm just saying. But shout out to my nigga PJ Fight Architect, man.
Salute. Oh man, no, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpio, the England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega B, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Tell everyone.